Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night InSaNiTy. Hi. Look at all the insanity happening.
Oh look, there's young Sean and old Sean.
I couldn't find a goofy gif, so I just put a retro picture of me, the most flattering one I could find.
Equally as terrifying.
Is that a skull on the floor? Oh no, it's the Jason mask. Never mind. It's okay. It's good.
Oh,
Dead
Jason
body
took his
back
mask
there?
off. Cool.
Is that a body back there? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so it's been friggin' insane, right?
Has it?
Ugh.
I don't know. I did my
Yeah.
gaming marathon on Monday and spent all of Tuesday recovering, and then didn't feel like doing much for the remainder of the week, so I did very little.
Hey, you made a video that got like 2,000 views or something.
That's
like that.
true, I did. Well, I should say Eddie did. That jerk who thinks he knows everything. What a dummy. That Eddie guy.
And that video got 2,000 views, but the other videos that you've done, which you put more effort and time into,
Like, exponentially more.
have less, like exponentially less.
I don't understand. Like, I always thought the general rule of thumb was when you put real effort into something, people will notice and respond to that, and that will be the thing that does better. Apparently not. Apparently the secret to success on YouTube now is just
Do whatever YouTube tells you to
be
do.
a douchebag with a clickbaity
Yep.
topic and a clickbaity title, and that's what people want to see.
Yep. And
Correct.
if you don't do that, you will not be successful.
So welcome to the Zaranizer
I-
douche channel.
I love this. I love this thumbnail image you chose for yourself. Your younger self acting like a goof.
Yes, how little
That should be a
things have
profile
changed.
photo on all your social medias.
That one.
Yes, that specific one.
From back when I
Your
had
dating
more
profile.
hair.
That should be your next dating profile right there.
Hey, quit
I'd
mimicking
fuck
me.
me.
There's the problem.
I didn't say I had standards. I just said I'd fuck me.
Okay, that's fair. That's a fair point. Okay. Did you tweet about this?
About fucking myself?
No, about this fucking the show. Dweeb.
Oh, no, I didn't. I'll just type up a tweet. I'd fuck me.
Twitter.
I'd fuck me so
People
hard.
use Twitter.
Twatter.
Twitter.
Social media somehow.
You just need to do something, Sean, that'll turn you into a meme. That's what you need. You need to be memed.
Only a young person can memify.
I'm not
Them's
young
the
enough.
rules.
I don't know obscure enough pop culture references that are current in the
Millennia.
last 5 minutes.
Oh, the last millennia.
It's like, God, dude, that's so 48 hours ago. Get with the times.
Yep.
Fuck you, young
Man, I'm
people.
still learning about memes from 5 years ago. So.
Yeah. It's like, hey, did you guys hear about this one? All your base are belong to us. Oh, that was. Have you heard that one? It's great. It's
You're
funny.
You're the man now, dog.
Oh, this video going around, the Numa guy.
Hey, we got the Numa guy here.
That's funny stuff, man. Yeah, that's great.
I've heard that something is over 9,000.
Ah,
What 9,000?
Did you hear that Russian guy that sings the Trollolol song? Yeah.
no,
Trollolol.
I don't know
He's
that one.
Italian.
I think that's too recent for me.
I think that's Italian, but yeah. I think I saw that once.
I see you have
This
the
is-
North American. The North American evil, yes. Correct. All of that evil.
North American evil.
Ross, insert suspenseful
Saying that.
Dun, dun. My favorite movie. Evergreen movie. Now it's a kid.
So,
I was gonna say, welcome to the old man chat where we talk about old memes. Reminisce about our favorite memes from 15 years
badger,
ago.
badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom.
Except for Vivian.
I'm a llama, he's a llama. Everywhere there is a llama, he's a llama.
I'm a cat.
Llama,
I'm a kitty
llama.
cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance.
That one actually made a bit of a comeback.
Did it?
I did.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a cat
The song
thing.
keeps being used in other things
Yeah.
too.
Yes, cats on the internet are a constant.
Yes.
They will never die. They will always.
Well, they do have 9 lives.
I want to be able to stop putting small streamer as a tag. I just want to put that out there.
I would love it if you didn't have to put that on anymore.
I want to be able to say massive influential streamer. That's me. Influencer. Hashtag influencer. That's what I want to be.
I like how you
Probably
put
use the hashtag
educational
anyway.
as one of the tags.
You know, I'm going to put influencer.
Uh-huh.
Influencer.
You don't influence shit.
That's not true.
Bigger than PewDiePie. There we go. Hashtag
Now
bigger
you
than
get a
PewDiePie.
bunch of trolls in here. Yep.
Good.
Just
Bring
wait
them.
for it.
Bring them on.
It
It's
happens.
all good. It's all views. I don't care. Troll the shit out of us. Come on. Bring it. I'll take anything I can get at this point. Alright.
Old man desperate for attention.
That's right.
Old man yells at crowd.
Beautiful. I love it.
It's like that
Oh.
Principal Skinner meme. Am I out of touch? No. It's the children who are wrong.
That's right. Yes, leave the page. I don't need to post the same goddamn thing twice. Fuck off. Maybe I did post it twice, and that's why it's yelling at me. I don't know. Fuck off.
InSaNiTy, insane.
Just take
geek
my
chat.
post and like it.
Category: talk shows and podcasts. Tags are AMA, news, pop culture, English, hopefully, gaming news, IRL, and educational.
Yes. It's very educational.
¿Cómo se llama?
Oh, our goal is to get
edumacational.
this into schools.
That's right. The youth of today will benefit from all that we can provide on SNI.
Yes.
Okay. Go.
Stay in
Hashtag
school,
bigger than
kids.
PewDiePie. There we go. Perfect. Done. There we go. Hey, streamstore.online. Grow your Twitch. Liked my tweet. Thank you, streamstore.online.
Thank you.
With your 64 followers.
What even
Hey,
happened this week?
that's
J.O., where have you been?
Something.
Where have you been?
I need
Seriously,
scissors.
I don't know.
61.
Where did you
Wondering.
come from? Where did you go, JL?
Cotton Eye JL.
Cotton Eye JL, yeah.
Jesus Christ. 6th and what?
What?
Oh my god. I was reading the fucking news
So are
Preemptively.
heroes. Yes.
and I saw something that made me go, oh my god, it's been that long?
Oh my god! I'd just like to kick off the show by saying Spider-Man is now back in the MCU. Well, Sony, You didn't take long to realize the world would hate you if you didn't backpedal on that real quick, did you?
Technically, Spider-Man never left in this case.
Yeah, exactly.
Never
That's true.
Between the things. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he was between
All,
films, so
it
yeah.
was all just a publicity stunt to drum up some.
He
like,
took a vacation over to Sony for a while, but
Yeah.
ended up not doing anything.
But they had a really lame buffet, so he came back. Disney always
All he
has the
did.
better buffet. So
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, Garbage Gamer, before I got eviled into oblivion. I noticed you have the North American censored version of Castlevania 4 running on the TV over there.
Yes, I do.
And the reason I know that is there's no cross on top of the big gravestone. I remember reading an article about that way back when the game was new. It was like in Game Pro or something. Hello. What? Anything?
Hello, Rosie.
It's Rosie, just wandering aimlessly by. Okay, bye, Rosie. Ah.
Did you hear that?
There we
That
go.
was perfect. That was perfect.
Thank you, thank you.
It's even better seeing it with no sound.
Oh, you just know what it is.
I know what it is. I'm sitting there just watching you
Yes.
with your mouth open.
Why are you standing there disapprovingly with your arms crossed, glaring at me?
I'm not glaring at
Oh.
you.
Hi, Rosie.
Rosie does not approve. What's up?
Nothing.
What you
Want
doing?
to say
She's
hi,
bored.
I guess.
Okay.
Hi, Rosie.
Hi, Rosie.
Oh, I should move that. There we go. Thanks for the subscription, Smeghound.
Whoop whoop.
7 months.
Whoop whoop.
Up, big unicorn,
Whoa.
rainbow unicorn boners incoming. Here we go. Boom!
Why is
Too bad there
everybody-
wasn't more in the jar to go boom, but that's okay.
Why
Thank
is
you.
everybody calling them that? Just because it didn't look.
Look
right
at that.
to
That
me?
one's like it's like
Oh, shit.
animated more. The heart is like pulsating.
Also, why do you just keep calling it that? Even though I mistook it for that like once.
Well, sometimes
they-
things just stick.
literally how inside jokes are.
That has become rainbow unicorn boner ever since that day. That's how we always refer to it now.
Welcome to the world of memes.
Yes, Stout says, welcome to the world of memes. All it takes is once.
It's an inside joke.
Everybody gets one.
Sometimes things stick and become an inside joke, yeah.
Okay.
Not
Have you guys even started
impressed.
listening yet?
Yes, we're doing it right now. This is it. You're in the middle of the show. Notice
Oh.
we have 26 viewers right now. They're not just,
27.
it's not just 27. They're not just sitting there waiting for it to begin. It has begun. They're here watching. This is the show right now.
Okay.
The show exists as we speak.
Cool.
It's the beginning of the show as we know it.
I'm
Rosie,
guessing you didn't post. I'm guessing that pop-up was telling you because you didn't post your post because you didn't post anything. I'm guessing your
I
post
did.
was like, no, you didn't.
I did.
Go look.
No, I did. I posted everything and confirmed that they posted.
Yeah, I know, but if you didn't.
I did. I'm looking at the post right here.
Nope.
And I'm looking at
Nope,
it.
doesn't exist.
I'm looking
Nope.
at it
Nope,
here.
Kevin Bacon wasn't a foot loose. Nope.
And
Nope. Nope, Kevin Bacon
actually
wasn't a foot
post-
loose.
and I'm
Nope.
looking at it here. I posted it in
Nope.
3
Lies and
distinct
slander.
places.
I want pictures of Spider-Man right now.
My personal
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, my personal page, my fan page, and Twitter. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
You didn't post it on Instagram. Sorry.
Well,
Loose.
that's because I can't get a text message from Instagram, so I'm locked out until I can do that. So
That is such an annoying. Like, I get why it exists, but God, it's so annoying.
it is, especially for those that, especially that they don't have any other option. It has to
Yep.
be a text message.
I have a friend who made an account, confirmed everything, and then like a few years later, they asked for a confirmation again, and he didn't have the same phone number anymore, and he couldn't change it, and so that was the end of the account.
I don't know why I'm
That's
here.
fucked up.
Yeah.
That is
They
a
put it-
broken
he had-
system.
yeah. Well, they fixed that system now. At least you can send them a fucking email. It's kind of like, here's my new phone number, and here's I can give you all the information. You know what I mean? Like, but it's a pain in the dick.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Like, they need to have an alternative instead of just relying on one like that. And most places do. Most places have, like, 2 or 3 different ways you can confirm. I'm surprised that Instagram, being as massive as they are, don't. It just seems silly to me.
So, welcome back, Spider-Man.
So, yeah, welcome back, Spider-Man. There you go.
I never even knew you were gone.
Are you just going to sit there,
I hardly missed you.
not knowing what we're saying?
I'll bring the
other than what
X-Men
you
back
hear from
already,
me?
damn it.
Well, they're going to bring Fantastic Four back first. That much we know.
Mhm.
But that I'm looking forward to. An MCU FF movie. It's going to be good.
I'm just thinking
Keep dreaming, it's never gonna happen.
they can start it. They can start it. What he can do is the crew, the Fantastic Four, go up in their space shuttle, and they get lost in a rift, and they come out in modern times
Oh, yeah. There you go. That works.
with powers. Problem solved. And Doctor Doom's there too. Just
So
make it
it's
easier.
why haven't we seen you? Well, we were lost. We were literally lost in time. Can you give us a fucking break? Like, oh, okay, never mind. That's fine.
Somewhere in time.
Yeah, we have power.
Yep.
That's an excuse to have a great song in there. So.
Not as good as Someday We'll Find It. The Rambo Connection.
Oh my god. It's amazing.
That's right. Why are there so many songs about Rambo?
What are you singing?
It's the Rainbow Connection, but substituting rainbow for Rambo.
That's the best reaction possible. What the fuck?
So, I showed Rosie John Carpenter's The Thing for the first time yesterday. And what did you think? What did you think about The Thing? I wasn't sure how she'd react to all of the creatures, because some of them are quite gruesome in the transformation and such, but, like, you were like, when...
I couldn't, like, my eyes were glued to the screen when they were doing, like, the autopsies and stuff.
and the transformations and stuff.
Rosie, how old are you?
12.
Yeah.
Sean, is it appropriate if I send her a book about special effects makeup?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm sure she would find it
Just a bit of
interesting.
language, but that's about it. Obviously, gore from the special effects.
Yeah,
but...
no, I'm sure she'd find it interesting. We watched the, afterwards we watched the entire 80-minute documentary, Terror Takes Shape, all about the making of it.
And I almost passed out.
She almost passed out. She found a lot of the voices of the speakers to be very monotone and relaxing.
Oh.
Except when Rob Bottin was talking, because Rob Bottin, of course, is very energetic and very animated and like has lots of interesting, fun stories
and then he
to tell.
immediately woke
Rob
me up.
Bottin is
Yeah.
like so energetic when he talks about something he loves. He's
Yeah.
one of those guys.
Yeah.
He'll talk your ear off if you let him.
Yeah. And
I
it
was
was
listening to the story of film again.
wonderful.
That guy, Mark Cousins. That
Mark
guy,
Cousins, Jesus fuck.
the most monotone voice ever.
His
movies
opinions are a bit wonky.
are wonderful. What are you doing over there? You got it? You got to lift it a bit.
Squeak,
I
squeak.
am. Yeah. Where is it?
You got it. Okay.
It's time for a new chair.
Buy
I need
your
like 2
book
new chairs.
for a-
3 new chairs, actually.
Because my
Uh,
broke.
your own
One for that, one for
Ow,
this, and
ow.
one for her.
out in
The
the
wheel
Come on,
rolled
people. We
Don't
gotta
run over your
donate
feet.
to the chair fund.
The chair fund. Should have bought a better chair. Should have bought a better chair. But yeah, so like right from the very first one with like the dog thing and the kettle, I wasn't sure how she would react because you didn't know what it was going to be or anything. So, like, she didn't know it was going to be some weird shape-shifting thing, this amorphous creature. So I was curious to see how she was going to react to when we see the first one, which of course is in the kennel. That's the big reveal. And at first you were just kind of like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. And then, like, as it was transforming, and then when they first get their first big look at it, when they all come in with the flamethrowers and everything, she was just like, cool. She's like, I want one of those. It's like, okay, not horror at all, just cool. But yeah, at first,
awesome.
At first with the autopsy scenes, you're all like, ugh, and then you're like, actually, it's kind of interesting.
It's like all the squishy sounds.
All the squishy sounds as Wilford Brimley's digging around in the innards, and yeah, no, it's.
And then like when they pull back the skin from the mold thing.
Oh,
On the
like
side.
the sculpture, yeah.
Yeah.
With the which was the dog thing when they were doing the autopsy on the dog
And
thing.
they like had to pull away all this like slimy skin stuff.
Yeah.
And then
My favorite part about that is like whenever something happens, it's not even remotely conceivable
Just
for you to imagine
do
what
it!
the next thing will
Make
happen next.
your dreams
It's like
come true!
the idea
Oh
is
my
like
God.
sprouts from the thing,
Yeah.
like an idea from your own brain. So it's literally organic in the way it morphs constantly in front of you
Yeah.
in various ways.
It's like unless it has fully finished imitating whatever it's going to imitate. When it's in the process, it's like constantly changing. It's constantly evolving and morphing and transforming and yeah, as you say, like you never know what it's going to be. Like it just keeps changing. It's like it's like a truly alien creature because it's something you can never fully get a handle on. Like your brain just can't reconcile familiar shapes. Like you get a few things, like, oh, that's kind of like an arm, that's kind of like a face, but like otherwise it's just this completely unidentifiable thing. You know, and that's what makes it amazing. So
Prolatin has told me I need to tlake more.
yeah, why don't you
Talk
tlake more?
You
I've
are
never told.
basically looking like Travis Bickle staring at fucking drying paint over there while everyone talks.
What
You're
do
like,
I gotta do to
no,
Travis
you're like this.
Bickle
You're like,
thing?
I'm like, what is going on over here? What the fuck?
You
At
talking
least
to
when
me?
I'm silent, not saying anything, I'm
You
going to
talking
bed.
to me?
It was like that, but without
Nobody
the
else
scowl.
here?
It was like a regular face, but like the eyes were still intense. I guess you were reading or something.
Reading something
But, yeah.
intensely. Excellent.
He's not wrong.
That's much better.
Knock it off, Stoudman.
That was much more soothing, Stout. Thank you. Instead of the unnerving, non-talking.
one thing
Maybe it's
that
because
was,
I shaved my beard off. I don't know.
Oh yeah, looks good. Very trim and tidy.
I forgot to shave my beard.
Less
off.
like Nick Frost.
I got tired of the ratty ass beard I have.
But you're always like lovingly
It never
brushing
grows
it
right here.
all
The
day
The man's
long.
trying to get the man is trying to get dates. All right.
Alright, fair enough. Hey,
Get
thanks.
laid over here. Like, let him get laid.
Sorry, I have it on the small screen. Thanks, CL Franklin. Thank you very much, dude. Sorry, what were you going to say? You were saying one thing. What? What thing? What one thing?
What?
you just
Are you talking to me?
No, Rosie.
Oh.
We were talking about the thing, and what was it? It was...
one thing that was really cool about the thing
Yes.
was when you're watching the special effects video
Yeah.
when they talked about everything
Yeah.
and Bonin or whatever his name is.
Rob Bottin.
Bottin,
Yeah.
He's talking about how when they had when the neck was pulling off from the body,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
that the stuff they made it out of was explosive. Like the gases were explosive, and they didn't realize.
They didn't realize it. Yeah.
So just let me explain.
Yeah.
So the director, I already forgot his name.
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter. He wanted flames under the camera.
Yeah.
For because they were burning stuff everywhere, so they wanted it to be more realistic.
Well, it made sense
And
because
then, yeah.
it was supposed to be that they couldn't see it because it was behind the fire. So
Yeah.
that's why it was able to slither off the table. So.
But yeah, and then apparently the entire thing exploded, and
Yes.
and they had to remake it all,
Yeah,
and they had to like reshoot it the next day.
that's right. Well, that's what Rob Bottin was saying. He's like, yeah, like take 2 on the thing meant 10 hours of prep to get take 2 ready to go. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like when it's at the door and they all like look at it,
Yes.
like the spider upside down head thing. I
Yes.
don't know how to explain it.
That's a good description of it.
Good description indeed. It's actually pretty spot on if you're trying to describe it to somebody who didn't know what the heck they were looking at.
Yes.
Spiderhead.
So basically, like when it kind of stops and looks at them because
Yeah.
it realizes it's been seen, it's just like crap, and
Yeah,
then they
yeah.
just completely torch it.
Yeah.
It's hilarious
Always
'cause it's just
wanted
like,
an action figure of the
no.
Spiderhead. Always.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
It
Mm-hmm.
would be so cool. I don't think everyone has ever been made. I know some third-party people have made them, but they're not like official.
No, there haven't really. We were talking about that, like when Rosie was saying, "Oh, I want one of those," and I'm like, you know what? I don't think there's really ever been any like.
I think
Figures
McCready got
made.
turned into an action figure at
If
some
I
point.
can get like a huge spider head thing
Yeah.
of whatever that was,
Like it'd be cool. I'd love to have like just several of the different
Morphs.
forms of the thing in like model form or something.
Like I could swore like maybe McCready got released as an action figure through like
Possibly,
Uh,
maybe
way
some
back
of
in
the
the late 90s, early 2000s from McFarlane.
like
Yeah,
just
if
the,
I just
the
have-
human characters.
One question for Rosie right now.
Mhm.
So after having seen the thing, what would you say is better? Those kind of practical effects or CGI?
the
Ah.
thing kind of special effects.
It was
Because to
so
be
the
honest,
toys.
it
Yeah.
all
So
depends
the
on
toys.
how they do the CGI as well.
Yeah.
But most of the time, like practical effects are better because it's more realistic
Yeah.
and like more creative, and there's more things you're able to do with it,
hmm
and like
Oh,
more.
look at that.
Well, one thing
Things you
I
can
hear
do
a
with
lot is that.
Take it back. There is a spider head.
Oh, they
toy.
did one, eh? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Um,
I was right. McFarlane Toys did the Blair monster and the Norris monster,
Oh, really?
With
Oh,
spider.
okay.
and
That's cool.
Soda did the dog pen sequence
Well,
with
damn.
McCready action figure.
I want
So
all
there
of
has
those.
been exactly that many toys made. There
Wow.
you go.
I just want the
All
head, and it'll be like displayed on my desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
know.
But one
Like
thing
the thing.
I've heard as well is that, as far as, realism goes, is actually having something physical there on camera, on set with the actors that
It's
they
also-
can react to and
Yeah, it's
interact
easier
with.
to act with it than
Yeah.
CGI
There's
because
this-
you have to pretend it's there.
Yeah.
There's this really great video. I wish I could find it. I watched it like 3 or 4 weeks ago. It might be in the Discord in movies, talking about like CGI versus practical effects. And it's not that either one of them is believable because our brain knows that both things are fake, fabricated in some way. But the difference between a physical prop is they know that an actor is interacting with that thing on set. Someone worked hard to like craft that, and people work hard to make the 3D monsters too. It's,
Well, yeah.
it's not the same. It's
No.
different.
Yeah.
So your
Yeah,
brain believes it and pretends along with it when there's a physical object to
Yeah.
pretend with. It's
Exactly.
why
So it-
wrestling works when there's
Yeah.
people wrestling, and like there's this whole gag on the internet and in these things, like Invisible Man, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
because There's no one there.
Well, the general belief also is that you get a more genuine fear look and scare from the actors
Mm-hmm.
if they can actually see what they're scared of.
What they're
Good
reacting to,
actors
yeah.
get ready with tennis balls, is all I'm saying.
Exactly.
If they actually see a giant, rubberized dinosaur chasing after them versus, a guy in a green bodysuit
Yeah.
that's on stilts,
or
chasing after him,
or-
which again is still
yeah.
kind of creepy, but
in a different way.
in a different way.
Or just a ping pong ball on a stick, and they're in a green room. Skinslip sent me a clip from a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience where he was talking to Rob Zombie, and Rob Zombie was talking about that quite a bit, how he worked with an actor that was on, I think it was one of the Spy Kids movies, and he said it was hard for him to know what he was reacting to sometimes because they'd say, like, okay, so just look at this ping pong ball on a stick and react to it. And he's like, well, what is it?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what is
I
it supposed to be? And he
designed
says, well, we don't know yet. We haven't figured it out yet. It's like, well, okay. Well, is it like a freaking dinosaur, or is it my
Scary?
mom?
Is it
Like,
funny?
huh?
It's like, yeah, tell me, scary, funny, give me an emotion.
Well,
here.
yeah, give me something. And it's like, oh, we haven't figured it out yet. It's like, well, okay. I'll give you a neutral reaction then. Like, what are we supposed to do? But
So, and that's the downfall of like this the way that movies are constructed now, obviously.
Yeah.
But they're not all perfect. Marvel movies tend to do it pretty well.
yeah. Well, it depends. Yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean, CG's definitely improved over the years, and when they have time to do it well, it can be quite good. You know, like we were talking about the... What? I'm in the middle of saying something.
Once you're done.
Okay. Like the Planet of the Apes movies, you know, had exceptional character CG, and I remember we were commenting at the time how we kept forgetting that it was CG because the mocap was so good, and just the detail on the apes themselves was so good. Like even just the movement of the hair and the wind and the dirt on the hair and stuff. It was very believable as a three-dimensional object that they were interacting with. But what were you gonna say, Sui?
I was watching this video.
You gotta lean up a bit. Closer to the mic.
Or speak up. You can also
There.
speak very loud.
Yeah, you can't mumble.
I watched this video where it was CGI versus practical.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it was showing trailers that were either all in CGI or all practical.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this one Japanese movie that came out a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Not in theaters, just over there.
Yeah.
But, and it was all CGI, and it was like about this girl that met some Totoro bunny rabbit cat thing.
Okay.
But it was like almost a live action Totoro, but it took place in the forest, not in his hole.
Okay.
It was really weird.
I think that's a Korean movie,
But-
but yeah, I think I know what movie you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but you could tell it was CG
Yeah.
because just it didn't look.
not the host, Form Disease.
Yeah. So what were they comparing it to?
They're comparing it to something else that is not
Can't
CGI.
remember.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I don't remember.
So a recent example that we saw, a recent film that used all practical effects was the Banana Splits movie.
Oh dear God! Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Now, okay, so we won't spoil anything, but if there's some, it was unexpectedly very gory, and but everything was done practical, 100% practical. I watched some of the featurettes, and they said that was a very intentional choice on their part, partly because it gives the actors more to work with, but also because they wanted it to be truer to kind of the 70s roots of the characters and stuff. So they said, well, they wouldn't add CG back in 1970 when they did the show, so we're not going to have CG in this either. Like, they didn't even use it for, like, enhancement or anything. Like, there's literally not a single frame of CG in this whole thing. It's
Then
practical
how-
guys in suits playing the animatronic characters, and...
I'm a fan of using CGI to cover up things that are obvious and
Well, that's
practical.
fine.
That's
like
brilliant.
strings or
Mhm.
whatever, but,
No, but I mean also things that, like, if I do a suit acting
Yeah.
thing, right? There are some parts of the body that you can't realistically represent, like a breathing chest or something,
Yeah.
very well in animatronics. So if it was just a green chest and then like the rest of it was practical, and they
Yeah.
replace the green chest with like a breathing or whatever neat thing that makes it more realistic,
Yeah.
that's the kind of stuff I love when they hybridize it, when they use both practical and CGI, and they marry it to make something that's even better than both,
Yeah.
than either one of them. When they're to use together properly, it's better than either one of them by themselves. It
Yes.
really is.
But anyway...
Stoudman is still not loaded.
This was all practical effects, right across the board. And so, given that knowledge, like, do you think some of the blood and guts scenes, like, can you imagine if they had like, CG blood or CG stuff in there? Like, do you think it would have been as horrifying?
CGI blood's bad idea.
Yeah.
I disagree with CGI blood, so
Yeah.
that's not what I was
I
thinking
don't
of, obviously.
100%
No.
know what CGI blood looks like.
Like cartoon.
Well,
it looks really bad.
I
It's
mean,
obvious.
Oh, then
It
probably.
looks. I mean, it doesn't. Because with real blood, you can have it like just splatter all over the place and get all over the actors, and there's
Literally gets everywhere.
yeah, there's more,
Yeah, then practical.
or just like spill out into a big pool on the floor, like.
Practical.
Down.
Practical.
Please
Not
stick
even
to
frozen
shit.
for a while.
Stad, you're
You're just-
frozen.
Pay attention.
Or you're not blinking. Or breathing.
Oh, I have his camera's not even on for
There you
me.
go. Oh, here he is.
Not blinking
Hang
or
on.
Oh,
breathing.
there he is.
There he
Finally,
is.
he's back.
So,
He
Yeah.
looked
I've just been
dead.
interrupting you on purpose.
so
Stoudman.
anyway, yeah. So if you want a good recent example of practical effects being used quite well and don't mind a little excessive blood and guts, see the Banana Splits movie. Kids love it.
There's a lot of really good films out there.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was fun. Just bear in mind it is not the 70s show that was very
CGI
much
is used-
suited for 5-year-olds.
All the time and in various ways, and it's pretty pervasive in even the smallest of movies. And so
Yeah.
people saying, "Oh, I hate CGI," are just ignorant because, like, no, just hate when they use it wrongly.
Hate
Like
bad
I hate when they use
CGI,
practical
yeah.
things wrongly.
Yeah.
Some things in practical effects you just don't do it. Just don't.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
try to de-age someone with makeup. It does
The-
not work.
Yeah.
It
The
never
CGI
works.
effects in the movie Predators was great
That's
because
not-
one,
yeah.
they mixed practical with, like you were saying, with the covering things up
Mhm.
with CGI that made it look even better.
Yeah.
Like they used this. It was CGI blood for the green blood for the Predator,
Yeah.
but it was very subtle. It wasn't like they hit it and
Oh.
it like sprayed for like 10 miles out of here.
They actually had like a mix of real blood and CGI, and they just did the color
Whichever way
change it.
went.
Right.
So
that's
yeah,
what-
but there was a lot of oh, that's obviously CGI blood,
Yeah.
and then there's sometimes that like people get like splattered. That's real blood splattering. That kind of
Right.
thing. It was a mix.
Another,
I hate CGI blood. Most of it's just terrible looking.
a recent example of what you're talking about with a great CG or a great suit performance enhanced with CG, Mama. If you guys saw
Oh my
Mama,
god, yeah.
yeah,
Holy crap.
that was an
Mhm.
amazing,
Truly
amazing
terrifying.
suit performance. Just really scary design on the creature on it, and then they used CG enhancement for like the flowing hair and stuff like that.
I've been
so.
afraid to go back to it. It scared the shit out of me.
It was
That's
good.
that's
It was good.
out of all the
I've
movies.
seen it
that-
twice.
I think what was it? What we watched it last year
Which
Year
one?
before, I think.
or the year before?
Mama?
Year before, I think.
A couple years ago, I think.
Yeah, I
A
think it's
couple
year
years ago.
I think I watched it and I was really blown away by it, and then I wanted to watch it with you guys. Something like that.
Yeah,
all the
anyway.
movies that year that we watched, because that was the same year we watched, like
Bless you.
As Above, So Below.
Yes.
Oh, I love that one.
That was
too.
a good one,
That was
too.
like 3 years
Taking
ago.
No, another good CGI one was the couple of
Sorry.
scenes from The Taking of Deborah Logan.
Oh my goodness.
Holy
That was a
shit.
mix
Oh,
of,
yeah,
Haven't
I
seen
love
that
one.
I think
Seen that
that's also a mix of CGI and people.
Yeah, that had to be CGI.
Is that
Well,
water?
it's like
Don't pull on
actors
my
are
chair.
there, but then like
Water?
they replaced
it's coffee.
a bunch of that with CGI. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like there's some
Yeah.
actual
Water if you want.
there. It's not all CGI.
But yeah, what I was gonna say though was that Mama was the only movie out of all those movies that we watched that actually made me almost jump out of my seat.
Oh, it was good. It was good. Yeah, that one was really good.
Sounds terrifying.
What?
What?
I'm listening. I'm looking
listen.
right at the chat. What?
Jeff memes in Discord.
I'm not going into Discord. What?
I'll look at them real quick.
Who's
Yeah,
telling
you
me to go to
You can
Discord?
You can just pass. Just pass.
I'll look at it when I'm not doing a show on Twitch.
You just skip for your own sanity. Stoudman, you're broken again.
It's like everybody make a face at him until he resets his camera.
Now
Yeah, Deborah
Stoudman's
Logan-
freezing. I think that might be where the source of the problem was, because Stoud was hosting earlier and I was freezing and you guys were
Wow.
freezing, and so it appears that it
Hey,
may
turned off hardware acceleration.
be
It still didn't work.
affected
Yeah, it's not-
by
it's
the
not that.
host of the call.
The host is fine. It's everyone else is having problems,
Yeah.
which is better than
Who's
you
the
having problems.
host?
Yeah. Which one? Sorry.
Who is the host?
I think Skinslip is.
Yeah, I rang up everybody.
And that always seems to work. Skinslip has a pretty rock solid
I have 100
collection.
megabits.
What about you?
I have 100
Me
megabits
too.
up and down. It's blazing fast. I'm so spoiled with the speed. Like
Yes.
I go out on like we're like I'm on my freaking cell phone, out away from any Wi-Fi, and it's like, God, you download guys, take it so slow. And I
Why is
realize
it-
it's actually not that slow. It's 4G, but it's
Yeah.
like, good lord.
It's like, why is it taking you a whole minute to install a 50 megabyte program? Like, come on. But-
It's just,
Ow.
yeah, I'm so pampered.
See, in my case, don't. Just, no. Just. Okay, if you're bored,
No,
you
no,
can
no,
go
no, no,
and
no,
do
no,
your
no,
own
no.
thing. And I'm just going to sit there being bored and ignoring everybody and fiddling on the phone. All right.
Stabbers.
Should probably pull up the news here.
But yeah, like I'm pretty spoiled. But here's the crazy thing. And this only happens on Google Drive. If I
Sorry.
download it with Google Drive is the only site that maxes out my speed so much that
Ow,
literally
my elbow.
everything else connected to the internet stops working. If I were to download a single file from Google Drive right now, everything would you just see me frozen until the file was done. Because it literally just goes, "Move! I'm coming home!"
Oh, I know.
You're like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's what the fucking Microsoft Windows Store was doing to me.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just like, oh, you're downloading this thing now? Okay, let's just take all of this.
It's not taking me
download
off the
this little
internet,
thing.
but it is just making everything else on the internet not work until it's done. It's just like, okay.
Yeah, it was just bullying its own
I
packets
can't-
in and
can't
saying
do
fuck
like
you to
a-
everything else.
I tried. It like literally broke my Streamlabs until I closed and restarted it when I tried to download a file while streaming.
Oh, wow.
Like I'm like, okay,
So
I
it's
get it.
on,
Google Drive's a,
it's
you know,
on throttle,
a monster.
unmetered or whatever.
whatever reason, Google Drive's like, yeah, here's all of it right now. Here you go. Like, okay,
Yeah.
my files download very quickly.
I don't know
Very-
why. It's like I don't seem to have that problem. Like when I'm streaming, I can download stuff and it doesn't impact it at all. Like I've got 300 down and 15 up, which is a weird ratio.
No
but there
clue,
it
my
is.
friend. It's the only site that does it. Nothing else has that problem.
Yeah, I think
No
I'm
idea.
200 down, like 25 up or something like that.
Yeah.
It's some
How big's
weird
your
ratio.
electronic dick? What's your speed?
Yeah.
Speed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we check.
Like, what are you paying for?
Well, what is it? What do they say you're getting?
Yeah,
Not
we
what
don't
you
even
actually-
shit what you're actually getting. I get like something like 86 to 90 to 106 trying
My
to
story is
Traffic.
fucked up. Like it's
the window.
broken as fuck because of the wiring in the house. But I pay for a gig and I don't get it. I'll put it that way.
Wow, Jesus,
Okay.
gig.
All right, let's
Man,
get some geeky
that-
news
this-
going here.
You'd have
Stop
no
it.
problems at all with everybody watching
Yeah,
Netflix. at
I'll
once.
keep that in mind the next time I have $2,000 to replace all the wiring in the fucking walls.
Excellent.
I know, right?
Well, maybe if you didn't just go blowing it all on frivolous things like teeth, you could have got that fixed.
God.
I mean, was
Weirdo.
being able to eat
Vanity
crunchy things without
project over
excruciating
here.
pain really that important, Stoud? I mean, what do you
Yeah.
use more, the internet or your
Mention
mouth?
All for vanity.
All for vanity. Sorry. All right, geeky news. Here we go. Geeky news, fresh and hot, courtesy of our very own Raptor Rivera from deepest, darkest New York City, home of the greatest pizza in the world. Here we go. Let's see, trailers. The official trailer for Netflix's El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, streaming starting October 11th.
Just do it!
Yeah.
Make your
Can you
dreams
stop yelling
come
at
true.
me? I'm doing it. Thank you. Jesus
I know.
Christ.
Yeah.
So anyway, El Camino looks really good. Looks really good. Looks like it
Does.
takes place shortly after the end of the series. So make sure you have watched the entire series before watching the movie, because it is
Oh,
a
good.
sequel, not a prequel.
I bet you there's references to Better Call Saul too, and gotta
Possibly, yeah.
watch that too.
Official trailer for Netflix's The Irishman, which everybody keeps telling me looks really good. I will have to check that out.
Scorsese, dude.
Streaming starting November 27th.
Martin Scorsese doing his first Netflix film. It's basically Netflix had just make a movie, and he gets to make a movie, and no one gets to tell him how long it is.
Yeah.
No one tells him what to cut.
I know.
And I think this is the most free Martin Scorsese's ever been.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait to watch it because I want to know what an untethered
Martin Scorsese. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
I want to see how weird he gets.
All the more reason. Official trailer for A24's Uncut Gems, which is set in the Diamond District of New York City. Howard Ratner, played by Adam Sandler, a jewelry store owner and dealer to the rich and famous, must find a way to pay his debts when his merchandise is taken from one of his top sellers and girlfriend. So there you go. So it sounds like another serious turn for Adam Sandler.
My mom watched the trailer.
For Uncut Gems? Oh, I guess, yeah, because they're all into gems and stuff. Yeah, what'd she think of it? So it looks good? Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah, Patrick said it was like the best trailer he's seen in a while.
It's like, this speaks to me.
Basically, yeah. So he showed it to my mom, and then they just kind of stayed upstairs for like 20 minutes while I sat and waited.
Uh-huh.
Because we were playing cards.
I see. Okay. Well then. Second trailer for Disney's Frozen 2. I didn't even know there was a first trailer, but okay.
I've seen both of them.
Okay. How does that one look? You as one who liked the first one?
To be honest, I'm more excited about this one because it looks a bit better than the first one anyways.
Yeah. Alright.
There's more to it than the first one, to be honest. And it just seems more interesting. It doesn't even take place during winter. It takes place during fall.
Okay. Interesting.
Like, each one is said to take place in a different season, so they're supposedly doing 4.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Interesting.
So, yeah. The trailer is really confusing.
Okay. Official trailer for The Wolf Hour. A shut-in author, played by Naomi Watts,
I just wanted to give you that information. I'm going now.
Okay. Well, catch you later, kiddo.
I'll say goodbye before I go to bed.
Okay.
Bye, Rosie.
Official trailer for The Wolf Hour. A shut-in author, played by Naomi Watts, tries to write her next book while also trying to get over her demons. All this while New York City is about to implode unto itself in the summer of 1977. Ooh.
It looks so good.
It actually sounds really interesting, yeah.
Looks so good it hurts. Like, I'm like, oh my god, just give it to me right now. Into my veins right now. I don't want to wait.
Official trailer for the 6th and final season of BoJack Horseman.
So sad it's ending.
Now that I know it's ending, maybe I'll finally start watching it.
That's what I saw, and I was like, "Oh my god, we're that far behind." Jeez.
Yeah.
Really?
We stopped watching because we haven't got caught up, and then now they got fucking canceled. We stopped watching Stoudman.
Yeah.
We did it.
well,
we
we
killed
have-
BoJack.
You
killed
killed it.
BoJack Horseman.
Blame
You
Stoud.
son of a
Hashtag
bitch.
blame
Blame it
Stoud.
on me. Go ahead.
You son of a bitch. It's all your
It's
fault.
all Stoud's fault.
You go to hell, you son of a bitch.
It's not my fault
You killed
That-
BoJack. I'm never gonna forgive you.
that
Never.
we agreed to
You hear me?
watch like 20 different shows together on Netflix.
All right. Here we go.
You got like 3 seasons of fucking Glow and shit.
Hype trailer for Godzilla, the Showa era digibook set from the Criterion Collection. The set will be available October 29th. So, exactly 1 month and 1 day from now. Please use my Amazon link if you would like to pre-order. Thank you for your support. Official trailer for the upcoming documentary Class Action Park. Okay, I don't know that one.
What?
Oh, a documentary that focuses on a dangerously legendary water park and
Class Action Park. God.
and its slew of injuries and crimes, along with child safety concerns. Oh, lovely.
It was a place called Action Point, which basically just had a bunch of homemade rides and shit,
Oh, okay.
including a water slide that had a loop-de-loop that took people's teeth out the first time people used it.
Mm.
There's a movie starring Johnny Knoxville called Action Point. That's about the kind of loosely about that
I
park,
see.
basically,
Okay.
the birth of that place.
During a Q&A with Collider, filmmaker Colin Trevorrow announced the inevitable. Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum are confirmed to return as Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, and Ian Malcolm, respectively, in Jurassic World 3.
Was that on that Collider live show with the terrible sound?
I don't know. Anyway, Jurassic World
In
3
3
is set.
years, you think they would have fixed that already?
Jurassic World 3 is set to release in 2021. Raptors note, I'll be honest, people, this news almost made me cry. Sometimes this floating space rock is worth living on.
I really want to see. I love all the Jurassic World, Jurassic Park movies. Every last one of them.
I need to watch.
I still need to see the 8-minute whatever short.
Oh, the short one.
Oh, it's so good.
I need to see that, and I need to see all of the Jurassic Worlds and Jurassic Park 3. So.
Yeah. You should at some point.
I will. I will sit down and power through all of them. I need to get the second Jurassic World, actually. I don't have it yet.
I actually liked it just as much as the first Jurassic World.
Cool.
It was really good.
It looked like fun from what I saw in the trailers, so I was definitely down for it. Travis Knight, director of Bumblebee, Kubo, and the Two Strings, as well as Leica Studios' lead animator, will direct the upcoming Uncharted film with Tom Holland as Nathan Drake. There you go. So will it actually happen this time? They've been talking about doing an Uncharted film for so long. Tom Holland is an interesting choice. I wouldn't have
I
The
don't
problem,
like
the
it.
problem was
pictured
they
him
were,
as Nathan Drake, but I think he's too young, honestly. I think
they were
he's
wanting to
older.
do a Uncharted movie, but they hadn't finished the games yet.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's like physically too young. I
No.
think he just. I don't think like his age is too young. I think he's got a baby face and he's just not. I don't think it looks right.
Not
personally,
quite, gruff enough.
Not rugged enough.
Rugged,
but-
yeah, square jawed and
Yeah, but you
Ready
know,
for
like
action.
I think like Frank Grillo or freaking Carl Urban.
he'll
you know?
be. I think he'll be He'll be able to handle the the humorous aspects of the character pretty well because he's a funny guy.
Yeah,
But
you know.
and I think that's
I don't
important.
have a problem with him as an actor,
But-
obviously. I just.
No, well, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe he'll surprise us.
I'm willing to
Travis
let him
Knight-
surprise me.
Travis Knight is a trustworthy name. I think. I mean, he's got a pretty good track record. So
Like I'm not
We'll
married to that franchise in any way, so like
No.
even a drastic change would probably not bother me as
I
long as it was a
have
good
I've
movie.
played precisely 1 hour of the first game, so I need to get back to that one of these days.
That sums up me too. I just
Yeah.
as long as it's a good movie, that's all I really care
Really
about.
enjoyed it. I just didn't get back to it, And I have them. They're sitting there. I got the PS4 upgraded, like enhanced versions. I'll play it at some point.
Apparently, Tom Holland does a lot of his own stunts. Okay,
Nice.
I don't really care.
Ashley.
None of them are Jackie Chan, so I don't want to hear it.
Ashley Scott, who played Huntress from 2002's short-lived Birds of Prey TV series, will reprise her character in CW's Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover special. Speaking of the special, the first look at Brandon Routh as Kingdom Come Superman hit the
Seems so
interwebs
hard.
this week.
Did you see it?
Oh yeah, so I posted.
Did you see the other one? Did you see the other one?
I posted the other one to you.
Okay, because like
I
I'm not even
posted
kidding.
it
Like,
to you.
I'm a really big fan of Superman Returns because I really like
Yeah.
Brandon Routh, and I like that it's connected to Richard Donner's and ignores the crap sequels I hate.
Mm.
But like I was kind of like, he had his time in the sun, kind of like that's kind of cool. He's coming back, and I saw this from like, I need Kingdom Come now, and he's my Superman. He became my Superman. That's it.
Okay.
Brandon Routh's my Superman.
Well, there you go.
Look at him. Look at him.
He
He's
definitely-
Kingdom Come Superman.
He looks. I think he looks better as Kingdom Come Superman now than he did in Superman Returns. Honestly.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Oh, I came 1,000 buckets. Like, you don't understand. Like, it's just like
Yeah.
I've never.
Looks
I don't.
good.
I had no idea what's going on in the show, but I'm considering catching up because I want to see Brandon Routh as Kingdom Come Superman. All
There
right.
you go. All right. Let's see. So yeah. Anyway, so the cameos are coming fast and furious in this. So we still don't know what extent to which these characters will be appearing. I'm expecting single episode one-offs, but I mean I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be fun anyway, just to see them all back in the saddle one more time as these iconic characters that we all know them for. See, Marvel Studios president and everyone's favorite person, Kevin Feige, announced that he will help produce a future Star Wars film along with Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy. Raptors question: can anyone see Feige taking over for Kathleen as head of the Star Wars ship in the future, or somehow juggling both the MCU and the Star Wars saga?
Yes.
I can't hear you, Skinslip. I see your lips moving and no sound is coming out. I can't hear you.
It didn't turn off.
There
anyway.
we go.
I said I don't know. It's interesting because I don't know what kind of work entails at his level of production. Because producer is a varied job. It's basically an everything job.
Yeah.
As a producer, you could be called on to go to a fucking hardware store and get something. Like you could do anything as a producer, and you could also just be the guy who gave money. Mm-hmm. He could be a guy who's really good at delegating. So he could just be a guy who knows he can hire these 25 people. And they will run the money side of the production of this movie. Mm-hmm. He'll hire these 5 to 10 people. They'll handle the creative, and maybe that's all his production. Maybe he's just really good at keeping everyone on task.
Like a good facilitator. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like maybe he's really good at that job, right? So I don't know. If he can handle it. Sure,
I don't know.
But I don't know what kind of a production it entails.
I don't know.
Maybe he just does paperwork really well, and we think he's this crazy creative.
He can push paper like nobody else.
I don't know, you know.
Okay. Let's see. Matt Reeves, the Batman, is eyeing Jonah Hill for a featured role. Rumors say the actor could portray the Riddler, the Penguin, or even the Mad Hatter. One more tidbit. Jeffrey Wright has been cast as Commissioner Gordon.
That was an interesting casting, but I'm on board with that one. I'm like, all right.
Cool. Definitely interested to see where this one's going. It's about time we got a solo Batman movie again.
Sure.
Yeah, everybody was kind of bummed to hear about this. Hulu has decided not to go forward with the Ghost Rider television series.
They also canceled Punisher.
They canceled Punisher. But was Punisher going to happen at Hulu at some point?
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Oh. I thought that...
I'm guessing they were probably going to get real, like, restrictive or something, and then...
Oh, fuck that.
Like, fuck that shit. Close up shop.
Yeah, no.
Done.
R-rated or bust.
Right.
In a twist, Sony and Marvel have struck a new deal. We already talked about this. So, basically, Spidey's back in the MCU. Says the third Spider-Man film will be released July 16th, 2021, and the character will also appear in a future MCU film. So, guaranteed 2 more appearances of Spider-Man.
And possibly Venom 2.
And maybe
still
even Venom.
might happen.
If that's part of the deal, maybe, yeah.
We don't know.
Speaking of the webhead, Sony is in early development of a Madam Web film. There you go.
Interesting choice for a character that only... okay, nobody would know who Madam Web was if there wasn't a version of the character in the cartoon. It's very different from the comic book version, but like... If that character so when I say Madam Web, like which version of Madam Web are we talking about here? Because they're very different characters.
Alrighty.
Probably the one based off the cartoon, and that's interesting. Maybe. I don't know what that movie's going to entail.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be surprised it'll be based off the comic book version. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. It's a more mystical approach. That'd be great. Like a female Doctor Strange, basically.
There you go. Jared Padalecki, who played Sam Wimster. Played Sam Wimster.
Oh, this casting.
Sam Winchester from some show I've never heard of called Supernatural has been cast in a reboot series of Walker, Texas Ranger.
Like,
so Jared Padalecki as the new Chuck Norris.
Like, what the fucking fuck? What is that? Who would take that job?
I don't know.
I don't care about, like, who cares about, dude, he went 15 years in Supernatural. Who cares about the paycheck? Like, literally, no, I don't want that shit. Fuck that noise. What the hell?
I'm coming from
a martial artist?
Wait, people actually liked Walker, Texas Ranger?
Is he a martial artist? Was taking martial artist out of Walker, Texas Ranger?
Of course they did. It was a wonderful show.
Walker, Texas Ranger is going to have zombies in it now?
What's wrong with Walker, Texas Ranger?
I think it's set in the Supernatural universe.
Listen. I would not say it was a wonderful show, personally, in my opinion. However, it was wildly popular. That
like 9 seasons. Yeah, it was like 9 seasons.
Yeah. Was there really?
No, yeah. And it crossed over with martial law with Sam Mahone. That had like
Walker, Texas Winchester.
No, it's like you understand. That show's a martial arts show, so I don't understand. Is he a fucking martial artist? I want to know.
I don't know. Anyway,
what martial arts
I would love to see some of the cast of Supernatural just so happen to show up in this show.
So, yeah. So, okay. Now, on a serious note here. And I just did a big video on this. Or rather, my good friend Eddie did a big video on this subject the other day. So if you want the real news, the real deal, go check out that video. So with the upcoming release of Joker, there has been some controversy about the violence in the film, and some people afraid of fights or worse breaking out in theaters. In an interview with IGN, the star, Joaquin Phoenix, has this to say. Well, I think that for most of us, you're able to tell the difference between right and wrong, Phoenix said, and those that aren't are capable of interpreting anything in the way that they may want to. People misinterpret lyrics from songs. They misinterpret passages from books. So I don't think it's the responsibility of a filmmaker to teach the audience morality or the difference between right or wrong. I mean, to me, I think that's obvious. So there you go. I mean, you can do a story.
It just shows how stupid and wrong he is. Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
God, what did you call him in the video?
Joaquin. Yeah.
Did you call him Joaquin?
I did. Yeah, starring what's his face, Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
God, I watched it, but I was like,
whoever that is, I don't think he's been in any comic book movies, but whatever.
I was so high.
Yeah.
At some point in the video, I had to pause it because I thought I started believing it, and I was like, I gotta turn this off.
Oh dear, that's not good.
I
You
came
don't
back
want that.
and watched it, left my comment.
You don't want that to happen. Do not
No,
believe.
I was like, I gotta stop this. What is no? Wow.
Do not believe Eddie.
Eddie's full of shit, yo.
Yes, Eddie doesn't quite have all his facts straight. Let's see. So video game news, I'll leave up to Garbage Gamer. We'll just give it a moment here. In memoriam, Michael Mendel, producer on classic films such as Big and Jerry Maguire. Most of his producing credits went toward animated series like The Simpsons, The Oblongs, The PJs, Rick and Morty, and many others. Rob Garrison, actor known for his roles in the 1980s slasher Prom Night and Tommy from The Karate Kid Parts 1 and 2, as well as the YouTube series Cobra Kai. And one that definitely hit all of us, I think, this week. We lost Sid Haig.
Oh, God, that one hurt so bad.
Iconic character actor, of course, whose career spans over 4 decades with over 50 film roles and 350 television roles. Spider Baby, THX 1138, Galaxy of Terror, the 60s Batman series, Hells of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects. And, folks, I could go on all night. I remember him, first thing I ever saw him in was Jason of Star Command, where he played Dragos, the intergalactic warlord main villain of it. And he was wonderful in that.
He was a very special kind of actor.
Yeah.
He was one of those kind of actors who, no matter how many movies he's been in, every single character was different.
Yeah.
Everything was, and you believed, you even if you just watched Pit Stop and then you watched Spider Baby, drastically different characters, but it doesn't fucking matter. 3 seconds and you're like, yeah, Sid Haig is a crazy man-child who wants to murder people. Yeah. I'm in. Like, no, he was great. He was a phenomenal actor. I mean, of a quality that we rarely see and should have 100% been appreciated more. Yeah. And if he didn't have such a unique face, I think he would have been more mainstream.
I think, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just remembering when we were at Crypticon, me and Skinslip, and we saw him walk by us, right? He was walking at a pretty fast pace towards us. And Skinslip was too afraid to say anything, and I was too afraid to say anything.
Oh, this is when you went to that.
We just kind of we didn't want to be dicks, so we're just leaving him alone for the most part. And then he asks us, which way is the convention?
Nope, that was Michael Berryman.
That was Michael Berryman.
But
I wasn't even there, and I know that.
Michael
was at the dinner table, right?
Yes, but the next morning at breakfast, Michael Berryman and fucking with Fred Williams. Was it Fred Williams? No, it wasn't Fred Williams. It was God, I can't remember. Ken Foree and I can't remember her name. And then Sid Haig. And they were all there. Maybe Barbara Crampton. And they were all there having breakfast, literally right here. And me and Stout are like, so weird. Four Hall of Fame sitting at the table next to us. They're talking about everyday shit. What is happening?
Yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah.
What? I bagged Sid Haig. When I worked at Target in 2008, 2009-ish, the new Target in Simi Valley, Sid Haig lived nearby, I think in Moore Park, which is literally a 5-minute drive, right around, that Target would be the nearest place. He owned properties in actual Simi. He owned like apartments and stuff, which is where he did a lot of his money. He invested it. But he came into my line. I was literally the cart boy, and I had to like get called to the front to do a register because we were overflooded. And here comes out. He walks up into my line. I'm like, I like clowns. He's like, what? I'm like, nothing. So just and that was it. I didn't say anything else. I was like, I was so weirded out. I didn't want to make him feel weird.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god!
I like clowns. You know, and he probably would have been like super nice to you anyway.
Yes, he would have. I realize
but,
that now.
Yeah.
I met him at Comic-Con, 2006. He was very nice.
Yeah.
He was very nice. So I mean, like, I hear he's a very nice person. So.
Oh yes, and thank you for reminding me, Major Motoko. Aaron Eisenberg, who was Nog on Star Trek Deep Space Nine, also died last week on Sunday. So it was right after SNI last week. And
there's a candlelight vigil on Star Trek Online for him.
That's right. Star Trek Online in Quark's bar in Deep Space Nine, they had a candlelight vigil for Nog, which was pretty sweet of the fans to do that.
And it was like I went to a stream of someone who was there, and like they were just like cry emotes, and like, people were sad.
Man. Yeah. So he wasn't that old. He was like 50, I think.
I don't think they're related.
59.
I think they're just similarly last named.
Similar last names, yeah.
Jason and Aaron, I don't think we're related.
I will say.
Yeah.
That at least Sid Haig had a pretty long and good life.
He did. He was 80.
I still don't want him to go, but
I know.
Man, he just finished Free from Hell too.
And he basically worked all the way through his life. Like he retired a couple of times, but he always came back because there was some project that just tickled his fancy.
It's funny. He retired in the '90s because he's hard to get work, and it wasn't until Rob Zombie started putting him in his movies that it was like a renaissance for him.
Yeah.
Like he was the Quentin Tarantino for horror stars. Ken Foree had a hard time getting jobs too.
Really?
He's in fucking House of Thousand Corpses, like a little character, right? And suddenly he's got jobs again in film.
Wow.
Like that's all it took.
Yeah.
Someone just had to remember them.
That's true.
And so like that's why whenever he did a movie, they all came back to his movies.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what, they cleared their schedules.
Yeah, it was actually, it was very similar with Twin Peaks with David Lynch. Because if you go back and watch the original Twin Peaks series, it is full of essentially has-been actors that you hadn't seen in anything for decades. And David Lynch was a fan of their work and wanted them as these characters and approached them. It's like, yeah, sure, I'd love to be in it. I love your work too. So that he did that, and like same kind of thing, revitalized all these careers, and suddenly they were in all these things again. They became relevant again, And when he came back to do the return 25 years later, a lot of them were long since retired by that point. I mean, they were already a step away from retirement when they did the original series. So a lot of them were long since retired, but same kind of thing. They came back for David Lynch, and they came back to do that. And a lot of them, it was the last thing they did. Like several of the original cast came back and did the return and then died before it even aired. Like they just came back to do that one last thing, And
that's what happens when you get to work with an auteur.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's true.
Rob Zombie an auteur. Fuck you.
Yeah.
He is an auteur.
He's absolutely an auteur. Yeah.
He is an auteur. He's got a specific vision and style. All his movies had that specific vision and style. Even 31, his worst film.
Yeah.
Like
I still want to
even
see
it looks like a Rob Zombie film. It has his voice there.
It has his voice.
The voice that's tired.
Yeah. Well, he was talking about that again in that Joe Rogan interview. How directing movies is what he really always wanted to do. Like it wasn't music. Music was just kind of a secondary thing. but it was directing.
Music
he
just
wanted to
something
do.
happened. It was a hobby that turned into a job.
Turned into it. The band just kind of took off, and he's like, "Oh, okay." But then he said that when the band started to have success, and then they
Just do it! Make
what the
your
fuck?
dreams come true!
Stop yelling at me.
Keep yelling at him. Do it more.
I don't know what you're wanting me to do that I'm supposedly not
Just
doing.
do it.
But anyway, so he said that basically when the chance came along to do, when the band was taking off, and it's like, oh, we should do some music videos. He's like, I'm gonna direct them. He's just like, boom. He just wanted to direct the music videos, and that became his film school, where he learned how to
watch the whole conversation.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch all of it. I watched bits of it. I watched a couple of the clips and some of the beginning of it. I think
seriously, like really fascinating conversation about art.
No,
it's really interesting.
I was really interested.
Joe Rogan is not artistically minded, and so to have like someone who's so artistically minded talk to him, it was really interesting conversation, honestly.
Yeah, well, and I really, I see what you mean. You were saying how Rob Zombie reminded you a lot of me.
As an artist, not like
Yeah, no, but I mean,
not physically, but
no, obviously, but I don't have a Sherry Moon Zombie of my own, so, but. The subject matter of the discussion, absolutely, is definitely stuff that I could relate to. A lot of the things he was saying, and a lot of things that were the reasons why he loved certain eras of horror and whatnot, and found them interesting. It was definitely stuff that I could relate to. But really interesting stuff.
Yeah, I love Joe Rogan's podcast, but like a few episodes I just like turned off. Like I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, I've tried to watch every time Jordan Peterson's been on this thing, but like I think the most I got was an hour in, and I'm just like, okay, I tap out. I can't.
Yeah.
But I see every episode at least twice. I'm a very hardcore fan.
There we go.
I've seen his horror movie collection choked up. He's got like bookshelves from floor to ceiling, and they're like just packed with movies, and they're all in like little plastic sleeves, and they're in these library rollout shelves. You crank them to have them part open and stuff. And
nice.
Like he's a serious movie collector. He's got like 10,000 movies.
So Garbage Gamer, gaming news?
Got some gaming news. Y'all ready for this shit?
I'm alright. Ready for this?
Nice. Okay, I didn't think it was that exciting. So,
hooray! Oh, sorry.
PlayStation had their second.
We could make a band, Stoud.
Sony had their second. I was like, their second online streaming little thing they did, kind of like what Nintendo does with their Treehouse events and their something like that. They have their State of Play, which is their online show where they announce things.
Yeah.
And their first. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what to call that. It's like their live event. Live event, I guess.
Yeah, it's a live event.
It didn't go over very well. Kind of boring. But there was some cool stuff.
Know what happened? That's how well it went over.
Who's Sony?
The first thing here they announced was they are releasing yet another PS4 Pro bundle.
Okay.
But this time for Death Stranding.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to be, it's going to be a white PS4 with black oily handprints on it and a transparent orange controller with the word Death Stranding right on the touchpad.
Interesting.
And
hey, thanks, Stone Sour. Halloween. Hell yeah, you know it.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Major Motoko said it's a pea-colored PS4 controller. Is that
I'm sorry, if your pea is that color, you might want to go see a doctor.
Or at least drink a lot more water.
Drink a lot of water. Yeah, having problems.
It looks like orange soda.
Mmm.
Oh.
Soda.
It's like a dark orange.
It's a Fanta controller. I like.
You should probably contact the doctor.
The
Fanta.
next thing that was announced was a game called Wattam.
Wattam.
What?
And it's from the imagination of some people who are PlayStation 2 fans of Japanese games, might recognize this name. I'm hoping I say the first part right. It's Takahashi. Keita Takahashi.
Okay.
He's the creator of Katamari Damacy.
Ah,
Okay.
that's a name I know.
There wasn't a lot
Katamari
revealed about the game.
Damacy.
About the game. There's just a little description. In the description, like it looks like Katamari Damacy. It has that kind of simplistic art style. But it just says, Mayor is alone in a dark world with no memories. Too sad to realize his dear friends are still nearby. However, an unexpected reunion helps him remember the joy in simply grabbing a friend by the hand and running off to adventure together.
Wow.
Katamari Damacy.
Oh my
Sounds
God.
like a game about
He
depression.
wasn't even paying attention. He wasn't even.
Nope.
I like
Moving on.
depression. There's a game about depression. Awesome. I want to play it and feel even more depressed.
Moving on.
Moving right along.
We got a
So do
story
you then
trailer
roll
for-
all your close personal friends into a big ball down the street? Maybe is that?
I've
is that a
since
part
moved
of
on since you weren't paying attention.
Hey, I think it sounds cool. I'm just saying.
Katamari Damacy.
I get the impression that is the creator's art style specifically. Like,
Yeah, it kind of is. It's that like simplistic style, that
Sort of the
very pastel
cartoony,
color,
yeah.
straight lines, solid colors, very pastel.
oddly
I kinda
shaped
like that.
characters.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got a story trailer for the Star Wars Fallen Order. It looked interesting.
meh,
I mean, the
Interesting.
Star Wars
Bad.
story.
Good.
meh.
Meh. Just kind of like what you would expect.
As I
Nothing really too
understand it,
surprising.
It's set during the time of like Rogue One, around that time period in the franchise.
I don't know yet.
I don't know,
Pretty
maybe.
sure. Like I remember them saying it was. So
Oh, I do have a little bit of news I forgot to. I think we all missed, and this is very important and relevant to everyone in the world's interest. And if it isn't, these aren't the kinds of people we want to know anyway. Amazon Alexa will have a new voice option, and that voice option is Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yes,
If
it
they're
is a
willing-
real
if they're-
thing that is happening. So there you go.
Okay.
Hey
Okay.
Alexa, what the fuck do you want?
Wait.
What? Say what again, motherfucker?
This is a big brain on Brad.
Yeah.
So we got another gameplay trailer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We finally got a little bit of gameplay to see just how close they got it to the original of Medieval.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we got some gameplay of it, and yeah, it looks like the same care was taken for this as they did with Spyro and Crash.
Okay.
So it looks like it's going to be pretty spot on.
So
you
hardcore
know.
fans will complain about something. Got it.
Oh yeah. Stout will like this one. Finally getting a console release coming to all the major Xbox One, PlayStation 4.
Emergency poop.
Civ 6 is making its way to consoles.
okay,
Katamari
I know you're,
Damacy.
I do like Civ games. I'm just like
Yeah, so Civilization 6 is making its way to the consoles. I don't think they've released a release date for that. But yeah, so there's that. For VR fans out there, there's actually a couple things for VR, but I'll wait for the other one at the end here. This one is for, I think, just for PlayStation VR right now. LA Noire, the VR case files.
Oh.
oh yes, I've heard of that. Yeah.
I need to
Yes.
finish playing LA Noire. I really liked what I did play of it.
You started playing it
I did.
when?
Several years ago
You should just start over.
on the PlayStation 3. I'm pretty sure I have the Steam
Yes.
version now.
You should just start over.
Yes, I think I will. Pretty sure I have the Steam version. Let me check here.
You
Yeah,
do.
it looks pretty interesting. All they really showed off is an interrogation scene where you get to hold up the notebook and like look at the character, and you know, you actually gotta like make the motion of writing things down to get him to react to things and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And then they showed some driving. You actually get to physically drive the cars around the town. So
Excellent.
yeah, it looks pretty involved.
involved.
The big thing that was announced at the State of Play
Yes,
this
I
time
do
around
have
was we got some more footage and a release date for The Last of Us Part 2. So,
Yay!
yeah, it's looking really, really good, and it's being released February 21st, 2020.
And, just in case we didn't already hate them enough, apparently all the Super Deluxe Limited Edition pre-orders have already been sold out. Thanks, scalpers! And they're being sold on eBay for exorbitant amounts of money already.
Yep.
So,
Hey, Sean.
yeah?
Are you gonna play that game? Are you gonna play the first game?
Since the sequel's coming out and I've put off the first one this long, I should probably play it soon because it's going to be relevant for a very short window there.
Yes.
So, yes, I'll be playing The Last of Us very soon as a Twitch live exclusive because nobody fucking watches my playthrough videos on YouTube anyway. So all the gameplay is gonna be Twitch exclusive from now on. Fuck it.
There you go.
Feel better?
So,
Oh, hi, my daughter, who came out as soon as I started swearing. How's it going?
so I wrote this one down in my notes. Literally all I wrote was
Hi.
big giant text with a lot of exclamation points.
How are you?
Was, oh my god, Untitled Goose Game.
Untitled Goose Game. Yes, I want that.
This game came out, was it this week or last week?
It's basically, you can be an asshole, the game.
Yes, it is literally become an asshole. It's Goat Simulator 2.0.
Yeah.
It literally is. You know, it's a different take on that idea of where you just
Except,
play as an animal
well, I mean,
and you just...
Goat Simulator was more about just creating all kinds of random chaos. Goose is like, the goal is to annoy people and be a jerk.
Yeah.
Which I love.
There's literally missions in the game where you have to, like, get the farmer wet.
Yes.
Make him hammer his finger.
Yeah.
You know?
Steal the person's sandwich and stuff like that.
My personal favorite. I was just gonna say one of my personal favorite missions I've seen so far is tripping a nerdy kid over his shoelaces to get him for his glasses to fall off, and then you have to steal his glasses, and he ends up wearing the wrong pair. That's a mission in its entirety.
That's amazing.
So you have to like sneak up on him.
It's like a stealth mission, right? Yeah,
it's a stealth mission. You have to like untie his shoe, and then you scare him, and he runs off and trips and falls. And you can take his glass. And it's just
I'm kind of going to bed.
the other one that I
late,
saw,
so really-
which was I thought was pretty good.
I'm just gonna put the little one to bed. I'll be back. Carry on.
Okay. One of my other personal favorite missions that I saw. I mean, if you guys want an idea of just a game that'll just make you, like I said, this game will make you smile. If you don't want to buy it, you just want to watch someone play it, definitely watch Jacksepticeye's playthrough so far. Oh my god. There is a mission right after you make that poor nerdy kid wear different glasses. He's playing with a toy plane the entire time. You could steal the toy plane, and there's like a lady that's selling stuff on the street. You could put it on a shelf there, and the kid will walk over to try to get it back, and the lady will make the kid pay for it. And the mission is make the person buy his own stuff back. So you have to be like an absolute dick. And I mean, the entire time, and the entire time you're playing it as an adorable goose. And this goose is adorable. And there is also apparently an Easter egg that if you, at any random point in time when you load up the game, it'll say Untitled Goose Game by Hideo Kojima. Because it technically is a stealth game. But the developers, they're a new indie team called House. And this is apparently, I believe it's their first game.
What a way to start.
Yeah, I've seen the comments. They're like, EA sinks millions of dollars into realistic 4K graphics, high physics engines, and realistic stories. Fails miserably. Indie team of probably 3 to 4 people. Let's put a goose in a game. and it says becomes beloved by everyone on the planet.
Best game ever.
I think it's a true example of when a AAA company tries way too hard.
The best part about the game is you get to honk at people.
I mean, yeah, I think that's what a lot of big companies miss. Let's see. As you progress through the missions, the victims. Oh yeah, yeah, that does start happening. As you progress through the missions, the victims, I guess, that you start doing these things to, they'll start putting out no geese signs, like a picture of a goose and with like a big cross through it.
No geese allowed.
No geese allowed. Yes, and if you get and understand that reference, you can officially be our friends.
Yes.
So I don't know if I should wait for Sean to get back for this bit of news. I'm gonna use things right there.
Quick! The first person in chat to mention what that reference was gets nothing.
Gets one internet and a virtual cookie.
Quilton. Shit.
What was it?
No
I didn't hear.
geese allowed.
No geese allowed. That's the reference. The wording has been modified. We're not going to say which word has been modified. I mean, it's kind of obvious which one. But the goose is loose.
Never heard it before. Oh, I'm so disappointed.
Should we give him a hint?
I'll give you a hint, okay? I'll give you a hint. All right?
Okay,
It involves one of the characters on this bag.
See, I wasn't going to go that specific. I was just going to say it was a musical. My hint was going to be it's an animated musical.
That would be a good one, yeah.
I mean, even with those two references, they probably still wouldn't get it.
Yeah. It's one of the few Peanuts animated musicals that had like music from a different band in it. And it was done by...
And honestly, I would understand if a lot of people didn't get it because it kind of flew under the radar. I think, wasn't it direct to video? I don't think it got like a theatrical or anything like that.
I don't think well, I think it may have gotten a short theatrical release, but more than that, I think it was shown on TV more than anything.
Yeah, because that's where I saw it. It was just on TV.
For Pete's sake, people, Snoopy, come home! Snoopy, come home!
And it's the scene where isn't he trying to get some food?
There are several scenes actually.
Yeah. He's trying to get into places and he gets kicked out, and it's the narrator with a really deep, heavy voice going, "No dogs allowed."
Yep.
Sorry, who kicked out the narrator? What?
You're not a crowd. No dogs allowed.
Anyway. So I waited for the last bit of news for you to come back because it involves something that a lot of people have wanted to see in the world of virtual reality, and we're finally gonna get a crack at it.
Porn?
Oh my
Yes.
God, it's already there.
It's been like that for a while.
But interactive.
Yeah.
I want my 3D virtual reality sex doll, damn it.
Actually, with this feature, it might make porn interactive.
Excellent. So they finally have the crotch attachment?
Coming in 2020. To the Oculus Quest and hopefully the Rift S. They're still thinking about it. Still unknown level of compatibility with the existing titles, but cool nonetheless. We are getting hand tracking.
Ah, that would make porn more interesting.
Since the Oculus Quest and the Rift S uses front-facing and top cameras to track the room for your Guardian system, they figured out a way to actually track the bone structures in your hands, so you can actually do stuff like this and grab things in virtual reality using your
Nice.
actual hands.
That's gonna make a big difference. Yeah.
So that again, that's gonna just be a free update that's gonna roll out in the early. They said Q1 of 2020.
Nice.
It's gonna come out on the Oculus Quest first, and they're gonna see how well it works, with the idea that it'll migrate to the big, Rift S later on down the line. It seems like they're using the Quest as like a development platform.
I see.
That's because
the
it's
more
wireless.
powerful one, or
No, that's
what's
the
difference?
cheaper. That's the standalone one.
Oh, okay.
I have the Rift S. That's the one that connects to the PC. So the Quest is, the cheaper. Well, it's actually not cheaper. It's actually the same price. It just doesn't need to be connected to a computer. So yeah, that was really cool news. And they even showed like some gameplay. They even showed like how it works and what it looks like through the cameras. And yeah, it like when you go like this, it starts at like a center point, and it creates like a square, and then it has like points that come out to each of the fingers, and you can actually like go like this.
Nice.
And
That's
you
just
can
through the
see it
camera tracking?
Yeah, it's
So
just
it's
through
not
the camera
actually a
tracking.
glove or something you have to put on it. Just
No, your naked ass hands.
So basically, it's similar to like facial recognition, but it adds
Hand
in the-
recognition, because they wanted the idea of, because they said the immersion with the controllers are really nice.
Yeah.
Where they have like the touch sensitive, where you can just rest your finger and it knows you're resting your finger, not pressing the button.
Yeah.
And this whole area is touch sensitive, and it can track your thumb in here. And they said, but the fact that you're still holding in real life, you're still holding on to something.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a disconnect.
It compromises the reality of the
Yeah.
virtual reality.
Also, it follows on their track with the Rift S of just making it easier to use. Instead of having to set up base stations and there's a bunch of wires, it's literally just plug in the headset, put it on, and you're off to the races. And now with the hand tracking, you can just put it on and you can start interacting with your actual hands. So that was friggin' awesome when I saw that. Cannot wait to be able to test that out and see how well that works. And I believe that's it for the gaming news this week. Some cool shit.
I like the Untitled Goose Game part.
Yes. Now, hopefully, we will have an Oculus Rift version of Untitled Goose Game where we can
First person.
be the goose. Yes, first person, absolutely. Be one with our inner goose.
Apparently there's a new Medal of Honor game.
Medal of Honor. Awesome.
Alright.
Polybius. Yes, Polybius is in VR. That's correct. That was a fun one. Played that earlier. Did either of you guys see that?
I can't wait to touch
did,
people with my goose hands.
I did a random, mostly retro gaming stream earlier. Played some Sega Genesis stuff. And Major Motoko gifted me Polybius, the Jeff Minter Polybius game. And,
nice.
Played that, and that was so much fun and so trippy. And now I'm evil and want to kill everybody.
Cool.
Just kidding. Just kidding! I was always like that. So...
I didn't need help.
It just confirmed everything I already knew about myself. But yeah, it was just I played a lot of Jeff Minter's older games on the Amiga, like Lamatron and Revenge of the Mutant Camels, and they were always like that, like lots of colorful strobe effects and just mental craziness. And so yeah, this new one, Polybius, based on the urban legend game, it really feels like a Jeff Minter game. Like the kind of things that I've, it had that old school flavor, but on modern hardware, and it was a lot of fun. Also, ripping techno soundtrack. There's really good music in that. So.
Yeah.
Pickups?
I made it to, I think, stage 4. and then died. Oh, and I played Zero Wing. Zero Wing is the other one. I played a lot of Zero Wing.
Yes, I was actually in the chat.
Right, I was
You were playing Zero Wing.
where I started discovering the
and
rewind
you were...
feature. It's like
Oh my
rewind
God, the
dead,
death
rewind dead, rewind dead, rewind dead.
Like, poor Latin over there was going like, death count 98, death count 99, death count 100, death count 101, death count 102. It was just like a wall of death counts.
I know. It's so funny. That was crazy.
Oh, Sean, you'll love this.
And you started playing that Scooby-Doo point-and-click adventure game too, whatever the hell.
Yes.
It was.
Well, that's literally what it was. It was a Scooby-Doo point-and-click adventure game, which I'm sure would be fun if I had the patience for it, but I just did not have the patience for one of those obtuse 90s point-and-click adventures with obtuse solutions. The ghost is chasing us into the dumbwaiter. Okay, there we go. Sorry, what?
You mentioned the Banana Splits movie, right?
Yes.
I went into Target today and I was looking for it,
Yeah.
and they literally only had the DVD. There was no Blu-ray.
Really?
Like, they weren't even selling the Blu-ray. It was nowhere to be found.
I ran into that at Walmart, but
That's where I got it. Was at Walmart actually.
Like I said, they had a
$12.
spot for the Blu-ray, but there was just none there.
Oh, okay, sold out. Eh?
I honestly, I'm not sure if it's just sold out or they just didn't bother to stock it.
I don't know.
I don't think this movie got enough
I
press.
looked around. There were no empty
In the middle of
spots
bumfuck
anywhere.
nowhere where I live, I don't think there's enough nerds around.
Oh.
First of all, can I just say the way that Target stocks their physical media is freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's not alphabetical.
Yeah.
It's not by genre. It's completely freaking randomized.
Oh.
It's based on, it's basically based on an algorithm. It's just like, these are the things we think people are going to want to see here. So we're going to put these things here randomly.
That's literally just nude old.
Here's a DVD, here's a Blu-ray, here's a 4K. This one's a freaking comedy, this one's horror, this one is sci-fi. There's no rhyme or reason to any of it.
And next to that, Paw Patrol.
Oh, well, that's the only thing that there is a rhyme or reason to. They do have the family stuff all in one
Okay.
aisle,
Yeah.
but they only have one aisle of family stuff. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe that's where
so
Banana
sad.
Splits was, in the family section.
I looked in the family section. I was like, maybe they're that stupid, but no.
I wouldn't put it past them. It's well, keep looking. It's a fun one. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And if all else fails, there is always Amazon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Black Friday's coming up. You might be able to get it even cheaper.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Black Friday.
I mean,
Although,
it's pretty
I
cheap
highly
already,
doubt
but
this will be on sale for Black Friday. But
well, true. It's already pretty cheap.
I will
so.
say
Let's see, before you
there
pick
are
us on
certain things you can expect to be on sale for Black Friday, and that's not one of them.
No, it's more the big studio stuff. That's when you get your studio releases.
Yes, exactly. Like Lego Movie 2. That one, I promise you guys, it will be on sale. I think personally for $6.
Really?
$6 is going to be the sale price.
Then perhaps that is when I will get it. Hopefully the 3D version will also be on sale, because that's what I want.
That one won't be on sale for $6. I can tell you that.
Maybe $8. Maybe $8.
No, that'll be more like $10.
Hot damn. Sorry, just loving some more gothic women that will never know I exist. Or care.
What are some other movies I can see going on sale for Black Friday? Oh,
Alita.
Battle Angel.
Yeah, I like how we both thought of that at the same time. Yeah, that's what I want. I want the 4K of that because that's where the 3D version is. In fact, I
expect that the 4K of that still won't go down much, but it'll go down to like 15.
It'll go down a bit. And there does not appear to be a slipcover for the 4K. I've not seen it with a slipcover anywhere. So.
But there's slipcovers for the Blu-ray for sure.
There is. And it's basically the same as the regular cover art, just on a slipcover and a little bit shiny.
It's interesting. to mention the fact that they aren't selling a Blu-ray of something, but they are selling a DVD. Because I've heard from people who sell physical media for a living, people aren't buying Blu-rays; they're buying DVDs. Like DVDs are still outselling Blu-rays like nobody's business for some fucking reason. Everybody in their
I
mom
can tell
has
you
a
probably
fucking Blu-ray
precisely
player.
why.
Because they're cheap. That's
Well,
why.
but they're not though. The newer ones are actually a little bit more expensive than the Blu-rays.
A lot of the
sometimes.
people that are buying movies, physical movies nowadays, are parents buying them for kids, and they don't know the difference, and they just buy whatever's cheaper, and probably the DVD will probably be a few bucks cheaper. Who gives a shit about, quality or stuff like that? Nah, if it's anything like any of my family members, I have to push and prod and pull and just, it's irritating to get them to buy like a Blu-ray. I'll tell them, oh yeah, they need to get this version of the movie or something like that, and I have to explain why. I'm like, because you have a fucking 70-inch 4K TV and you're buying the DVD of Frozen.
Yeah.
Why would you buy the DVD?
And playing it on your Blu-ray player.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, the DVD's $15, the Blu-ray's $13. I'll get the DVD. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, in the case of Banana Splits, one of the reasons I bought it when I did was I looked at the price and I was like, okay, so the DVD is $12.99, the Blu-ray is $12.99. And I checked. I double checked. Maybe
like this one comes with the DVD.
Like, wait a minute. Maybe it's on the wrong thing. So I checked the tag and it said that it was the Blu-ray. I'm like, no, it's legit the same price as the DVD, and I get both the Blu-ray and the DVD with it. So, yeah, no brainer. I mean, I only would have got the Blu-ray regardless, but I mean, it was clearly the better value, and it was the same fucking price.
Worm disease, I would not put it past them. I think that could be a reason why, yeah. Like, just because people are buying DVD more frequently than they are Blu-ray, and I just don't get it. Like, and the reason I don't get it is because most people have a PS3 or a PS4 or an Xbox One or any of the, like, modern gaming consoles that have come out in the last 10 fucking years. Most people have at least one of the gaming consoles that have come out in the last 10 years. And all of them, almost all of them, use fucking Blu-ray players.
Yeah.
Almost all of them have Blu-ray players in them.
Exactly.
So the whole excuse, I don't have a Blu-ray player. Yes, you fucking do.
Yeah, you
What
play
the
games
fuck
on
are
it
you
every
talking
day.
about?
Yeah.
I only have a DVD
Oh,
player.
that thing I used to stream Netflix on.
Yeah.
Oh, that little slot thing. Push it. You put discs in that.
Yeah.
For God's sakes. What do you think the format, the games that you're playing are on?
I know.
They're on Blu-rays. Play movies too.
Yeah. It's amazing what people don't realize what they already have in their own home. I mean, I encountered this all the time when I worked in tech support for the cable company, was people literally did not understand their own equipment. Things that they had spent thousands of dollars on. You know? Like, how can you have a TV and have 5 different things hooked up into it and not know how to use the input button? How do you not understand the concept that you have plugged several things into this one display device, and you now need to tell the display device which of those things you want to watch right now? That's what the input button does. You're telling it which thing is plugged into it you want to watch right now.
Cramps suck, yo.
Yes. Did you have a glorious poop? We've gone a
No.
long time. Oh.
I was cramping up too.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
The joys of becoming a woman.
So are you growing ovaries then?
No, but I still am experiencing a puberty of sorts, and I still get cramping once a
It's
month
like a second
or whatever.
puberty, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yes, trans women get period. Big shocker, guys. Hey.
Essentially, yeah. That's...
No, it's still like period. It's the PMS still happens, man. It's just, I just don't have the plumbing to get the other stuff happening. But I get all the other features of it. It's fun.
Yay! the gastrointestinal discomfort and the hot flashes and all that fun stuff.
Freezing right now.
Excellent. So we're about to do pickups. We're just shooting the shit, waiting for you to get back.
Well, thanks for waiting. You didn't have to.
No problem. No problem.
No problem, babe.
Let's see here. So let's. Who's got what? I actually have nothing this week. I have
10.
0 pickups.
I've got 2, 3, 5, 6 things.
I have 7.
Okay. Well, let's start with Stoud, because we almost always start with Stoud. There you go,
Oh, gee,
Stoud.
thank you. I don't know why you do, but thank you.
What do you got, Stoud?
I got the stand brilliantly restored.
Oh.
Actually brilliantly restored?
Brilliantly restored.
Yeah, glorious high definition.
Just do it!
Oh my
Make
God,
your
we're
dreams
doing it!
Come true!
Constantly yelling at us in Shia LaBeouf.
That's right. This actually came new, but I bought it used for like $4.50 on eBay.
Hey,
Oh, right.
Muppets Most Wanted, the unnecessarily extended edition.
The one that's just not very good, honestly.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to pay a whole lot for it, because I didn't really like the second Muppet.
You know, the
Movies.
biggest problem I had with it
Newer one they did.
was they put out a special edition called the Waka Waka edition. Now, here's the thing. Up until that edition came out, Waka had always been spelled W-A-K-K-A. Always.
No.
Forever.
No, it was
I have
W-O-K-K-A.
I have old books of the Muppet Show in which they have the dialogue of Fozzie Bear going waka waka waka, and it's W-A-K-K-A.
Nope.
And then this
Nope,
is not a
Bernstein
Mandela
Bears.
effect thing. I can grab it
Fake
off the
news.
shelf if I
Bears.
need to.
Fake news.
No. So when this Blu-ray came out, they spelled it W-O-C-K-A.
Okay, that's just flat out way wrong.
W-O-C-K,
And I'm like,
no.
The
No, no,
fuck?
I always spelled it W-O-K-K-A, though. I always
That's
had
at least
O in it.
closer.
I always
That's
felt
not
that
closer, that's correct, motherfucker.
Closer. See? W-A-K-K, right?
See, I
Yeah.
couldn't say because I
Waka.
never had to spell it. So,
Waka waka waka.
Fair.
I was a huge fan
but if I
of Fozzie.
but
He
if
was
I
like
had
my
to
favorite.
if I didn't know and you had to ask me how would you spell that, I would say W-A-K-A, a single K. Waka.
That's at least more correct than W-O-C-K-A.
More corrector.
And it was like, this is from the company that bought the Muppets, folks. This is they're already
Oh, Jim
messing with
Carrey's A
us.
Nightmare Before a
Fuck's sake.
Christmas Carol.
A Nightmare Before Christmas Carol.
I actually kind of like this one, but I actually got this before,
I've not seen that
and
one.
then the Blu-ray disc ended up developing an issue where it would start skipping one of the scenes in it. And
Oh.
there are like no signs of any problems on the disc itself. It just randomly
Something with
stopped.
the
There's
authoring.
no, there's no
Bit-
smudges. There's no scratches.
Or a bit of
nothing
disc rot
wrong.
that's subtle enough to cause a problem, but not
Yeah,
visible.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But thankfully, this is still really cheap. I got it for like $4 on eBay. So
Yeah.
Nice.
And the Ghost of Christmas Past will forever give me nightmares.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Steel.
Real steel.
because our good friend Webmaster Mike, that's what we call
Yeah.
him, right? Webmaster Mike,
Mr.
Wizard.
Wizard.
Mr. Wizard. He kept singing the praises of this and saying it was so good, and Skinslip has also told me I need to check it out.
I have also been singing the praises of it. Basically, everyone you know has been singing the praises of that movie.
It's true.
Yes.
It's a wonderful movie. Have you watched it yet? Have you seen it before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you're in for a treat. It's a fun one. It's good. I liked it a lot.
And then somebody put this movie down to $11 on Mercari, so I picked up City of
Oh,
the Living Dead.
nice.
That's because there's a new edition coming out.
Dude, that's the one we watched. That's the
Yeah.
Fuck You Maggot Storm one.
Cool.
Yeah, dude.
That's the one. That's a great movie. Good times.
Then I mentioned this in Sean's chat the other day.
Paul Robeson.
Paul Robeson. Oh, right. Yeah, we
Robeson
were talking about that
Collection,
yesterday.
The Artist Criterion Collection Edition.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like 8 different movies in it. It's a huge
Nice.
hefty box set. And it actually came in pretty good condition considering I only paid like $15 for it.
Yeah.
So
Wow. That's an
Pretty good deal.
incredible price for a set like that.
I could spend probably 30 minutes talking about Paul Robeson, but I won't. It's just he's a great one of the great early black actors. That's all I'll say.
Nice.
And then finally,
Oh, yes. Look at that.
Tobin's Spirit Guide
That is
from
nice.
Ghostbusters.
There's a long pause as you
It's-
try to remember.
Essential for any true blue
Trying to
Ghostbusters
find
fan.
a really nice picture here to give you an example. Oh yeah, look at that.
The Spider Witch. Oh, look at that. It's nice.
Nice, really nice artwork in this.
Where's, you said Slimer was in there?
Slimer is in this? Yes. Let me see.
Somewhere.
It was very next page.
Oh, there he is. What was he
Yeah.
called? The Green Ghost, aka Slimer. Nice.
So it's very
Really
awesome
cool artwork in
here.
there. Very Wrightson-esque. Yeah, that's very
Oh, the
perfect.
driver.
The
There
driver.
was
Yeah.
a sale from Insight Editions, who does these books, and I ended up getting this for $7.50.
Nice. That's really nice. That's
That's
one I'd
it.
love to get.
That's all I got.
Alright, that was awesome. That was awesome. Some awesome things you got. Awesome.
And yes, as Michael says, Real Steel stars our favorite huge action.
Yes,
Yeah.
huge action. That's right. Alright, Garbage Gamer. What'd you get?
Got some movies, got some games actually. This time.
Movies. Well, you actually got games this week? I'm shocked.
I actually have more games than I do movies.
Actually,
Again.
So the first one I
Like
picked
the
up
third
here,
third week in a row or third F9 in a row.
I'd just like to say briefly, I like that you have your 3 minis all lined up there. The NES,
On purpose.
Genesis, and Super NES. Very nice.
yeah, and it's also in order that I got them when I was a kid.
Oh, well, there you go.
The NES first. I pointed that. The NES first,
Hmm.
then I had the Genesis, then I got the Super Nintendo.
Now, what's Super Castlevania running on there?
The SNES.
The SNES. Okay, that's actually
Yeah,
the
it's running on its respective systems. So.
nice. Very good.
Um,
I really want that Castlevania collection that came out recently.
yeah, that one
Steam
looks
one.
really cool.
Yeah.
I want the Contra one too.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly because I'm just kind of curious about how Probotector plays.
That's one I would definitely suck at a lot.
But so the first movie I picked up here is Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Yes, I still need to watch that. Maybe I'll
Yay.
watch that tomorrow with Rose.
That this was the most expensive. I think this was like $15.
Nice.
For it.
Yeah.
Kind of with a really fucked up slip cover, but whatever.
Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah, the
Let's
3D
shoot up.
slip cover is exactly the same, except it says 3D on it.
Yeah.
has
Picked
the
these
3D
up
version.
for the good old $3 section at my half price books. Picked up Edward Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands. Ooh, and it's beyond high definition.
Yeah, this is an old Blu-ray.
Yeah,
The old
Edition.
yeah.
the old HD logos and shit.
I haven't decided to upgrade my edition, so I just
No.
had that one.
I think
Surprised
I
to see
have
this one
the-
for $3.
I think I have a steelbook of that.
Wizard of Oz
Wizard of Oz.
for
Very nice.
$3.
Very nice.
Nice.
I need to get that still.
Yeah, when they did the
And,
high def transfer of Wizard of Oz, they scanned the film at 8K apparently, and pretty much
Wow.
all,
Yeah,
all,
it does look really good. Even
all
that
the
edition
Blu-rays
is
that
really
have come out since have been from that transfer.
And I was amazed to find this one for $3, and it has everything with it, or at least all the discs, and that is Logan.
Logan, nice.
And
Still
it
need to
does
watch that.
include, like I said, for again something they don't monitor or whatever. It does include Logan Noir.
That's
Oh,
just the
sweet.
Noir edition, just missing the slipcover.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just missing the slipcover.
I
Still got the movie.
don't
Yeah.
think. Do I
That's
have
pretty
that?
awesome.
I can't remember if I have that one.
So for $3,
I think I do.
I got it with Logan Noir. So
Oh
I'm
wait a minute!
pretty
No,
happy
it's
about
it's
that.
the Mad
the
Max one.
frick?
I don't have. I don't have the steel and chrome.
Yeah,
the black and chrome
I need
one.
steel and chrome still.
I need that one. Yeah.
That one might
Um,
also go on sale for Black Friday.
All right.
So onto the games. That's all the movies I picked up. Picked one.
Nice.
Obviously, I picked up on the Switch. Picked up Untitled Goose Game. I'm showing it running on the Switch because it's digital only right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm
really
hoping
want that.
for a
Steam
physical
later
release.
this year.
Yeah, I want that game.
Yeah,
badly.
if it,
Get it on Steam. It's gonna be awesome.
Is it? Is it coming
Oh,
out
yeah.
on Steam later?
Yeah, it's got to be announced when it comes out. But yeah,
Okay.
I got on
so
my
it's
wish
fun
list
for
already.
sure. It's
Okay.
fun.
I will
Honk,
actually.
honk,
I'm gonna go and add it to my wish list right now.
Honk 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 honk.
Honk,
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 honk.
Honk honk him goose.
Or, or you could buy it right now on Epic Game Store.
Oh, is it really
nah,
on their
I'm
store
good.
right now?
Yes,
Oh,
that's the thing. It's a.
I'm patient. I can
exclusive
wait.
Right now.
I'll play it when no one else cares.
I'll
anymore.
wait. It's coming to Steam.
Like I'm sure by the time I play it, no one will care, and that's the perfect time for me to play
Late
it.
2020? Seriously, it's taking. I thought it was gonna come out in like a month or something. Fuck's sake. Well, I'll just keep waiting then.
This time next year, I think.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
the next
much.
game I picked up here, I picked up Tempest 4000.
Oh,
Holy crap! I
nice.
didn't even know they did a new Tempest. That's
Neither
awesome.
did I. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, and this is actually a spiritual sequel to Tempest 2000 for
Yeah.
the Atari Jaguar.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's built very similarly to if you ever played Tempest 2000, you'll be very familiar with this.
Nice. I used to play the original quite a bit in the arcades. I really liked it.
Oh yeah. The next one I picked up Darksiders 3.
Yay! I got the digital
So now-
version of that free with PS Plus.
Yeah, so I wanted a physical copy because
Yes.
it's got a badass cover.
It does. I still need
Uh,
Darksiders 2 in some form.
Yeah.
Then I'll do the whole. Then I'll do the whole trilogy.
I for the longest time I had been eyeing those Atari flashback collections on the PS4, Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I was eyeballing them. They're about $15 a piece. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And then I saw this for $30, and I'm
Mhm.
like, oh. So for the Switch, they just have Atari Flashback Classics,
Oh.
which
there
is
you go.
both volumes 1 and 2.
Nice.
It's 150 in one.
That's pretty sweet.
So and it again on that little tiny cartridge.
Yeah. I've got.
Future, man.
I've got a bunch of Atari collections for the PS2, like the Atari Anthology and the Activision collection.
I mean, the reality
yeah.
is you can fit every single Atari game on a potato chip-sized chip.
Oh my god, dude! Not even like
Oh,
it's. I have the ROMs of all the Atari games, and there's like 800 games or something, and it takes up, including the emulator, 5 megabytes.
Are you kidding
Oh,
me?
yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah, it's very
that's
small.
I thought it'd be like in the 100 megabytes.
No.
but no.
5
Um,
megabytes. Each game was like 2 kilobytes. A big one was 4 kilobytes. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's crazy.
they were
Those
tiny.
things are crazy inventive with so tiny little
Oh, I know.
files.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you could
yeah.
fit hundreds of, Atari ROMs on a floppy disk.
It took 5
Uh,
floppies, 5 single density floppies for the
Single density,
entire
1 and
Atari
5
2600 library.
Crazy.
So this set has 150 classics from this 2600, 5200, and Atari the arcade classics from games Gravatar, Crystal Castle, Major Havoc, Circus Atari. And one of the cool features about the Switch version that made me buy that one, it's one edition, not 2
Mhm.
separate ones.
Yeah.
And 2, because it has a touchscreen when you're playing in portable mode. So the games that use like a dial or a trackball,
Oh.
you can use the touchscreen and actually like move it like a trackball.
Like Missile Command, I bet.
Yeah,
works
and
really
it
well with that.
works.
Yeah.
It actually works amazingly well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tiny little trackball, but you still like you can still like flick your finger and it'll roll.
Yeah.
And it has like an artificial weight to it.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah.
So you could use it like you would an actual trackball, like you would expect the weight to be there.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to explain without actually using it.
Mm-hmm.
But it does work surprisingly well. I was able to get through the first 2 levels of Crystal Castle like that.
There you go. Centipede.
Um,
Centipede.
Centipede, Millipede, and
Does it have Pac-Man?
no, it's Atari Classics.
I know there's an Atari Pac-Man. It's terrible, but I mean, I kind of want it. Dang.
But what was the other one that I got really far in? Oh, Major Havoc.
Major Havoc.
The one where you have to like, you shoot the ships, then you have to land it like lunar lander, then you have to go into the base, set the bomb, and run out.
Yeah. I played a bit of that on one of my Atari collections. I know the one you're talking about. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Pretty innovative for its time too. Like you didn't see a lot of games that kind of switched things up like that. It was more like you'd have one thing or the other.
Especially for a vector-based game.
Yeah.
It was pretty involved. Like I said, it had a shooting segment, then a side-scrolling segment,
Yeah.
and then it had a lunar lander-like segment. And this is like there's all these different segments to the game. Where before that, it was just like I said, it was like Missile Command,
Yeah.
or it was like Tempest, or it was like
It'd just be one thing.
it was a one-shot kind of deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely worth it. It's like $30. If you have a Switch, definitely get this. It's all in one package.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, a lot of fun. The emulation's perfect, like these sets always are.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one I picked up here, I was surprised to find for like $6. Is Metal Gear Solid, specifically the VR missions.
Nice. I have the digital version of that.
For how much?
$7.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's $5.
The VR missions are actually pretty fun. I played a good chunk of them back in the day.
I found out I had more fun playing the VR missions than I did the actual game. But I was looking through this, and I bought it anyway. One, it's got like these big, giant-ass stickers on the back I gotta figure out how to get off. But one of the things I was looking at the disc, just checking to see how, I mean, it's scratched up, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the disc, and it's got this blue thing on it. It's upside down. It's got a Blockbuster stamp.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, hey.
Nice.
Upside down.
Doubly piece of history there. PS1 and a Blockbuster sticker.
Yeah,
You
no, it's
brought
not
it
it's not a sticker. It's a printed on ink stamp.
Oh, weird. Oh, okay.
I can't get it off. Like it's a part. You can see it.
No, see what it is. What that is there were stickers. That's a security thing. When you peel the sticker off, that's still there to show that you try to take off the Blockbuster sticker.
Yeah, because it's like there's no feeling to it. It's just,
so it's actually that actually is an ink stamp. Then that's something different.
It's an ink stamp.
Yeah.
From the stickers, from the security.
Well, no,
sticker.
I know what you're talking about, but I think this is something else. Like this is actual like ink stamp that they put on it.
Yeah, because it there's like the texture that
because you'd still have the texture from the security sticker, like even if it was that. I know what you're talking about. Like it
what I'm saying
leaves
is
that residue.
The scan that they put on the disc for the texture for the logo.
Yeah.
That kind of feeling. It matches the sticker.
Yeah.
So it's just like that means it was stamped
it was like
on,
an ink
or
stamp.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, had some advertising here for Soul of the Samurai and Valiant Hearts 2.
Cool. Have to get those when they come out.
I have to research. I don't think Valiant Hearts 2 came out.
Nope, never came out.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm saying is I think we're looking at a advertisement for an unreleased game.
That makes it even cooler. Wow, you got like so many layers of history there in that one $6 purchase.
I just love Raiden on the cover.
Raiden.
Such a badass cover.
Is that Raiden?
Yeah.
But Raiden wasn't in the... No, that's the Cyborg Ninja.
And you might...
Raiden wasn't in it until the second one.
Eric, you might want to just get a new jewel case. It might be easier than trying to remove like 10 million stickers.
That's true, actually.
Well, that or, because like the case isn't scratched up or anything, I could probably just take all the artwork out and wash it.
Yeah, exactly. That works too.
So I know how to take all the artwork, even the back art, off of these cases.
Just pop the thing out.
And last but not least, my final pickup of the evening, because we have the HD remaster coming out. I saw this for, I think it was $5.99. I think it was $6.
Oh, I bet.
The original Xbox picked up.
Oh no.
Destroy All Humans.
Nice.
I've never gotten to play that game.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You of all people? Oh my god, you would have loved it.
Oh,
I always fun.
wanted to.
One
Yeah.
giant step on
gotta-
mankind.
Yes. It's just a wonderful send-up of 50s alien invasion flicks where you are the invading alien, which is
Yep.
so much fun.
And
Oh,
GTA
yeah.
style game. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
it's like a GTA style.
Play
Yeah,
with
exactly.
manual. This looks great. And also, apparently the previous owner, I love it when I find stuff like this.
Mhm. Oh,
Cheat codes.
Oh,
Handwritten
nice.
handwritten cheat codes.
I used to do that. I would like go on the internet and print out the cheat codes or write them up from
We
GamePro
all did
magazine,
that.
stick them in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
that
is
was
apparently
great.
some cheat codes for ammo and apparently for bulletproof.
Okay.
So I'm guessing it's either an invincibility for, I'm guessing either crypto or for the ship.
Okay. Maybe for crypto, because I know in the later levels anyway, it gets pretty difficult. I was never able to finish it.
No,
So,
neither have I.
One of these days I want to go back to it. I have it on PS4, so it's the HD up-res version. So
Yeah.
it's quite nice.
I think there's a
So,
Steam
yeah.
in there.
The cinematics are very standard def, though. But anything with the game engine looks good.
That's why I'm gonna wait and get the remaster also.
Yeah, actually,
The actual proper remaster.
I might grab that as well, just to have everything fully upgraded and in widescreen and all that prettiness. I'll wait and see how it looks. You know, the version
wait,
that I've got now is actually pretty
Strong
good.
said, does it? I'm not sure if this was the one that did.
Oh,
Well,
there's a-
I'll definitely stream it whenever I play it, dude.
The
Don't worry.
remaster is coming to Steam.
I stream
in
everything I
2020.
play. Is it?
So there's that.
Is it?
So I'm adding that to my wish list.
Has it got a? Oh, it's got a listing. Okay, I'm gonna add it as well.
2020. Yep.
I will
Apparently,
add it as well.
according to Strong said, I had heard about this, but I never really looked into it. I mean, I would guess with this one because it's the DVD version of it. It's one of the unlockable features of this game is that it includes the movie Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Yes, because the movie itself is in the public domain. So,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, okay. I'm looking at the remaster now. It actually looks really good.
It does.
Very
Most
pretty.
remasters they do nowadays are fantastic.
Well, because they
It's
do
all
them.
about the controls where you have to be concerned, you know.
Oh yeah, no, this
Yeah.
this looks really good.
Like
I
looking
mean,
good, they never
this
had that
one is
problem.
modern enough that they don't really have to mess with the controls. It
Not
was
really.
designed for.
Yeah,
It was designed on a system with dual joysticks, so
dual analog. Yeah, definitely
Yeah, it
adding
just-
this to the wish list.
all they need to do is just port over the controls. Like, again, like what they did with Spyro and Crash.
Just says 2020. No idea when. But nice.
The controls are exactly the same. So
Speaking of which, I noticed that both the Spyro and Crash remasters are on Steam as well, which
Yes,
surprised
they
me.
are.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but they're both on there. I put them on my wish
Because
list too.
they realized why would we stop? Why would we not want money? We should.
Yeah,
release
yeah,
this every month.
exactly. It's easy. And digital
Especially
is
since
even
all the
easier
game systems
because
are basically PCs now. You know,
digital, there's no overhead, there's no production cost, there's nothing. It's just make it
they're
available.
all in the same PC architecture, so it's really easy to port stuff over. Easier
That's
to port
true.
over.
That
it's
is
just
true.
when you port it over the PC, you got to add customization options for graphics and resolution control,
Yeah,
and be able to add mouse and keyboard support.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
For the most part, yeah.
All right, is
I'm
that
sure they're- I'm
is
sure
that
they're-
everything?
That's everything.
That's some good shit you got this week. Some good shit.
Good shit.
Good shit, yo. Look at my shit.
Look at my shit.
What
It's
shit
good.
did you get this week, Skinslip?
Hey, all right. First,
it
the
going?
stuff no one gives a shit about.
Yay!
I collect bicycle playing cards.
Oh
so
yeah,
got
I keep
some-
forgetting that.
Some of these American flag ones. These are alright. But what are really fucking cool? Some unicorn ones.
Hey, there you go. Nice.
These, I gotta show some of these off. These are neat. They're the backs. Those are pretty cool.
That's nice. Yeah.
Nice.
And then we've got
I'm guessing like the face cards have something special.
the one Joker decked out in purple.
Ah, nice.
I love how there's
Man.
such a huge collector's market for something so simple.
There is. Yeah.
Oh, these are like not even like the fancy ones. They're like some really fancy ones. Go to Kickstarter, There's some
I'm shocked
super
at
limited
how many
edition art.
different kinds of
cards.
bicycle cards there are. Like, holy crap.
Oh, it's
These are just the ones you find in stores. I just
huge
happen
brand.
to find.
Yeah.
And then
Nice.
all the face cards that he's decked out in purple also.
Nice.
Nice.
I
But
like
that.
purple.
I'm not a huge. I collect
Purple.
them, but it's not like it's the. It's not the thing I do. I don't buy a lot of them. I got maybe 20 decks. So. All right,
Nice.
next we've got some movies here.
Okay.
I still want to
Version-
chug your bottle of Tapatio you have sitting over there.
Not even opened yet. 'Cause I
What
haven't-
is that? What is
I'm still
Tapatio?
working on
Hot
this
sauce.
bottle here.
Oh, a
It's
hot sauce.
Tapatio sauce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway,
Not just any hot sauce.
it's the best hot sauce that's mass produced.
All right. Cool. I have to give it a try sometime.
And then let's see here. I post most of my Kickstarter posts on the Discord. When Warm Disease, sorry.
That is true. Yeah.
And we got X-Men Dark
Yes.
Phoenix.
I need
I
to
still
get
have to see
that.
this, obviously, but
I think I walked past it like 5 times and kept thinking about it.
Yeah, I need to get that.
It's everywhere. I
Finish up
won't
the
have
X-Men
trouble.
collection.
and while Mega Zone 23 had a successful Kickstarter, we finally got the rewards from Gunsmith Cats.
Oh, nice.
There's that, and
That's
then
pretty sweet.
I waited for the stream to flip the cover. That I'm going to show you the exclusive Kickstarter cover.
Mhm.
The retail version will have a different flip reversible cover, I believe.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
I've never actually
that's a
seen
nice
Gunsmith
cover.
Cats.
Oh, it's very good. It's
remember
the follow-up
hearing about it.
Riding Beam, in case you haven't seen that either.
Oh, okay. I'm familiar with Riding Bean. I think I saw a little bit of it.
And then we've got a double bill of Killer Crocodile limited edition, which is the only way to get Killer Crocodile 2.
Oh, there you go.
And so,
Cool.
oh yeah, I can show this one. Okay. And then
Crocodile.
there's no reversible cover, but my copy's probably more complete than your copy because mine has the sticker still.
You and your stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that counts.
Exactly. It does.
It
More complete
does.
than yours.
It does count.
It's a complete plus copy. And then finally, last, certainly not least, Quack helped me acquire this item. I've yet to actually see if it's complete yet. He says it's complete. It was bought as a complete item.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, wow.
Oh, one of the slime things. Yeah, I mean, I know
Slime
you're big on
toys.
those. Yeah, slime toys.
A repackaged item. I mean, look, the box is not in great condition.
No, but it's still cool to have.
Yeah.
No, but the fact that you have the boxes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm popping it open live right now. Hold on.
Sweet. Live unboxing, folks. Oh, they're beautiful. I like that. I gotta get some kind of
Captain
arm for my
Planet.
camera. I like how you have that.
These are here.
This one's only $20.
Well, shit. What am I waiting for then?
That's like 37 Canadian dollars.
Strong Sad is applauding. He's impressed. Oh, look at this. Here we go.
Gonna take pollution down to
So this is the front door.
The power is yours.
Okay.
Captain Planet is one of
Yeah.
the shows I need to start collecting the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many DVDs there are. I'm sure there must be a few. It wasn't really my cup of tea, so I didn't really follow
Okay.
it much. But
I
So
didn't
it's
watch
incomplete
it religiously, but
Because it's only got 3 slime packets, and the box tells me it's supposed to have 6.
oh,
That's a forgivable incompleteness.
that's okay. And you can always
That's
get more
forgiv-
slime from other sources anyway.
you can make
Exactly.
it
Well, and the
yourself.
slime's not going to work anyway.
No, it's too old.
I guess these go like this.
I was gonna say you could probably just do that. and
Oh,
make
wait a
like
minute.
the-
You know
Hold
what?
on. I think you need to
I'm
put
ahead of
the other
myself.
thing in first.
Yeah.
and
I
see
see
the
it.
see the
Ah,
notches.
there's
the
no
thing.
instructions. Nothing's missing.
It's
I don't know if
okay.
it had instructions.
Just look other way around.
No, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the thing here. Box.
Something.
How does it want this? It wants this inside, right?
So
okay.
the things go. Yeah. Oh yeah. There you. Okay.
No.
No.
The box is just uncolored on the floor. Okay,
There
that's
we
throwing
go.
me off.
Okay. Yeah. That makes more sense.
There we go. And then
Yeah.
this goes on top.
Yeah.
Here.
So you want it so
How-
you can dump it down. I
Okay,
think.
so what's
maybe.
the next? And then I gotta put these pipes on so I can let go of this piece.
Now you can. Okay, and the pipes lock in the things there. I
Yeah.
guess. Okay, that makes sense.
Fuck's sakes.
And SNI exclusive live retro toy building
Well, I was gonna like set it up and everything, and then I gotta get a toy.
We've actually never had one of these on the show before, so this is an InSaNiTy first right here, folks.
Maybe I'll make it a more regular thing.
Let us know if you like it, and we'll see about doing more of them.
And if you back my Patreon or subscribe to my Twitch, I'll get more of them more quickly.
That's true. That's true.
Not to plug myself, but I'm gonna plug myself here.
That's okay.
So this fits like this.
You're such a whore.
So it goes. Oh, okay, so it goes on.
My social media.
So it's supposed to be like a toilet back, I think, isn't it? Kind of.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Work it a little too well.
Disaster.
So the box shows it like this, and then the character goes here.
Wow, Carladin. Have another drink.
All right, the big boss man here is gonna. He can't in the way. I guess Hulk Hogan will have to come try this out.
All right, the Hulkster, you ready to get dumped on?
Knock knock.
Oh yeah, brother.
And then I guess I'm supposed to physically do this part.
Oh,
and then, like,
there we go.
Jumps out.
Blah, blah, blah,
Like a
blah.
very basic toy.
Getting slimed.
But it's a toy I always wanted as a kid. So.
Nice.
Oh,
But you
yeah.
wanted all the
Turns
slime
into
ones,
that
like
guy from RoboCop.
I'm a huge slime toy fan, so yes.
you know the one. Oh, actually, yeah. Maybe if you put it that way, will it work that way?
Nope. No.
There's no way to like have it triggered all at once, eh?
I think maybe I'm missing a piece. Make sure the instructions. Are there instructions at all?
No.
On the line?
The one I always thought was cool was it was a Masters of the Universe one.
Yes, the slime pit. I
The
always
slime
wanted the
pit. Yeah, that was pretty
I
rad.
can't help
There's an
but
Imaginext set out right now that is a remake of the slime pit.
Oh,
Egyptian
nice.
style.
This is all about like dumping toxic sludge on somebody,
That's right.
and that's exactly what happens in RoboCop in that one scene, right?
That's right.
That's all I can think of right now. Is somebody walking through the door and then.
Help me! Help me!
Oh.
Don't touch me, man!
Is this incomplete?
They have, I think there's a reaction figure of Emil after he gets slimed in,
The 80s were
Of
so
that.
fucking great. They had
I know.
toys based on properties that kids should not
well,
be
no,
watching.
it's not, it's a new action figure based on that.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
from
Okay.
back
Oh,
then.
right.
But there were a lot of
But-
RoboCop action figures back then.
They had like Terminator
It's
2
like that.
action figures
Dude,
and
They had like
Alien
the
action
Toxic
figures.
Avenger, like the most
Yeah.
kid
The Toxic
inappropriate thing.
Crusaders, it was called.
Yeah, Toxic Crusaders, and they had toys and comics and a cartoon.
You know what? I bet you if it had sludge, there'd be a weight to this.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
that's-
It probably
Because
would
it's,
work
'cause
better
it's
if
not
you
sitting
actually had
straight.
slime in it.
And so I think if it were off center, it would automatically tip. Because the powder's supposed to be here, it's powder's in, and the water's separate.
Okay,
And it mixes on your figure is the idea. That's how it's
weird.
little, so then, there you go. But no, that,
And Hulkster gets
Just gonna be
slimed.
displayed.
There you go.
I
All
set
right.
up a shelf just for this
Well.
stuff.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Creepy
I think, actually.
crawlers.
Let's see
Oh,
here.
God, I remember the creepy crawlers.
Remember that?
Oh yeah.
On here. See, I think it makes an okay little display piece right there. See?
Toxic.
Oh yeah.
Put a
Yes.
figure right here. I get a Captain Planet figure.
Yeah, you just put a figure there. Yeah, perfect.
I'm gonna have the box in the back there, just because I don't have any place to store it.
There you go.
Alright, that was everything. Sorry, guys.
Very
that was
nice.
all my stuff.
That's okay.
The big thing for me was the toys. Got it from Quack.
Very
and now
nice.
I'm looking for some instructions. I think.
Thanks, Quack.
And I need 3 more packets. I know where to get the packets. They're not that expensive. I want to get the last packs, and I want to double check to make sure I'm not missing. It looks like it's complete in every other way. They may not have had instructions, to be fair.
Oh yes, that's right. There is an Arrow release of RoboCop coming out, and you can purchase it using Amazon Blacksmith here on the stream.
That's right. You can.
Pre-order it right
There's a
away.
pre-order up of it now, I believe. Probably.
Ginger bastard.
It's currently down to only $35 on Amazon.
It's the limited edition hard box, slip
Yeah.
box thing.
The
so.
hard
They also
boxes
have the
are very nice.
Steelbook on there.
Well, holy shit!
Oh.
And Major Motoko just bought 2 things through Black. Thanks, Major Motoko. I don't know if one of them was RoboCop because we were just hyping it up, but he bought something. Thanks, dude. Grass ass. Have another drink, Kralatin. Grass ass.
You're gonna kill for that.
Nice, Majawaf.
Oh, and the other thing I did
Thanks,
is
Majawaf.
I set up a minifigure display here. Of all my favorite minifigures.
Sorry, what?
So I also set up a display of all my favorite minifigures here.
Oh, is that the muscle ones? The
Yeah,
muscle guys?
these are the new Street Shark ones here in the middle.
Hold on, let me just pull you up here. There we go.
Yeah, we got some OMFG figures, so
Nice.
Slug Zombies, some muscle.
See your Mad Ball there.
Yeah, Matching Universe Motu. We've got some Kaiju Big Battle Keshi. We got some bootleg figures and the new Muscle Street Sharks figures. Some Imagine X figures up there, which are homages to the Muscle.
Garbagamurb.
A little Salacious from.
Garbagamurb didn't laugh. Garbagamurb.
I think
my
we have
God.
something that's dethroned Garage Gamber.
Garbagamurb.
Garmagamurb.
Someone finally managed to out JL. JL.
Oh my God. Madness.
True. Madness, it's all true.
Garabamurb.
Is that it?
Is that the entire planet inside a guy's mouth?
What?
Roth Sothy's emote.
Oh, I see. Says it's Spooball. I can't bring up a bigger picture of it. It is the lol guy with oh no, with it's like a big jackpot ball or something.
It's got the whole
But it does look like a
his
planet
mouth.
from a distance there.
Got
It's got the whole
wide-
world in his mouth.
Let's see. Strong Sad says, Zernizek, I heard a really stupid gaming story. There was a South Korean programmer who created a piece of malware called what? Ransomware. Okay. It was basically ransomware that locked your computer down until you scored 20 million points in Undefined Fantastic Object, an indie Japanese bullet hell. The stupid part was that the guy accidentally infected himself with his own malware. Well, there you go. So he had to score 1 million points in that ridiculously hard game. Well, it can't have been any more
It's
difficult
actually
than
kinda
Zero
cool.
Wing. Holy shit.
I mean, that's something you can't even be that mad about because it's like, well, at least you give them something fun to do rather than fix their computer.
Yeah. I hate people who make malware. Yeah, well, yeah, it's like
It's just rude.
use your talents for something else, you know,
For good.
for good, not evil.
I would say this is kind of good.
Yeah.
Not totally good, but like,
You have no
It's not
chance to
totally
survive.
evil
Make your
either.
time. Ha 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 ha.
What you say?
What you said? Somebody set up us the bomb.
You get signal. What?
Yes, I played that earlier. For anyone who
Zero
wasn't
Wing?
there. Zero Wing,
yeah,
yes.
you could mention
Oh,
you played
cool.
Zero Wing.
Yeah, I got it. It was one of the mods for the Genesis thing, so
Oh, right.
so I can
have
play.
to,
I can play Zero Wing now. So it's actually a really good shooter. I gotta say, like it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a good shooter. It's got a great soundtrack. You know, nice graphics, good solid
Ooh.
gameplay. It's just hard as balls. Like, I got to one part of it, and it was just like, where can I move where I won't get hit by something instantly? And it was just like, I'm fucked. But, you know, I made it to level 2. And level 2 was unrelentingly punishing.
I love how you're like, it can't be harder than Zero Wing. Like, do you realize that, like, that's like a baby's game for people who love play those fucking games, right? Like,
What?
like you think that's hard? Do you think Zero Wing's hard? But that's like the warm up round for bullet hell shooter guys. So,
Oh, I
like,
know there's other games that are
like,
more insane, but
there are some games that I'm just like, where's the ship? You're a little speck flying through a cloud of bullets. You're like,
yeah, no, I don't.
what the fuck?
There's
You
a
literally just, like-
threshold that I tend not to cross.
Yeah,
like, there's
I
certain-
love bullet hell, but to a point.
Yeah,
actually.
I like
You're
to
just
play.
moving
I like.
like this.
Yeah, no, I don't like those.
Nothing harder than Ikaruga.
I like the old school, like 80s and 90s shooters, and ones that are of that ilk, not ones that are, you know, like it's like the fucking Super Mario Maker shit. Like, I would never play those because that's not fun to me. It's like just unrelentingly punishing levels that, you know, take you 10 minutes to go
Well, they're
3
not all
inches
like
across
that,
the
though.
screen.
That's only
but
if you play like
most
the
of them are.
expert levels.
Yeah,
If you
I
play
know
the
that's not
more
fun to
basic
me.
levels, it's not
And
that bad.
similarly, bullet hell games, which are designed to be just unrelentingly punishing, and like there's only one possible safe way you can get through this, and you'll only figure it out through excessive trial and error for days. I'm like, no, I do not have the patience for something like that, and
I do, but I have to be in the mood.
nor do I have
Yeah.
the reflexes for it. But
I definitely don't have the reflex.
So,
Old lady, you know.
So, you know, I'll just play my old school shooters and get all frustrated at stage 4 of the original R-Type and call it a day, you know?
Sometimes make it past 5, pat myself on the back. It's a good day.
Exactly, yeah. It's like, you know, as long as a little bit of progress is made here and there, I'm good. I mean, for the most part, I like to play those kinds of games because they're a stress reliever for me. You know, just going in, I just want to blow some shit up. I don't care if I finish the game or whatever. I just want to go in and have the satisfaction of unleashing hell and making things go boom for a little bit, and then I'll move on to something else.
Yep.
So,
So, Stoudman, what movie are we watching tonight?
oh, you watching something?
Oh.
Oh.
I was not aware that we were watching anything.
Nope.
Oh.
I just sprung it on you. So
Oh.
you're welcome. You usually watch
Shit.
movies, so like, what movie are you including me in? Is what I'm saying.
You
I
should
don't
watch
know.
Real Steel. Stow's never seen Real Steel.
What? What?
That's why I got it.
I know. That's what I said.
Sean, that's clearly that means you gotta throw on a fucking live viewing, and we all need to just watch it.
But I want to play video games.
Oh, okay, fine.
I want to watch him play video games.
God damn it! All your spontaneous plans have been ruined.
My friends are the worst.
Or you can watch me play video games.
Oh, just hit me up anytime, except when you hit me up.
Too. That's at any time within these very specific parameters.
That I don't know. It changes constantly.
Changes by the minute because we're all a
What
bunch
I
of
need to do is just
ADD,
hit him up whenever I have a chance.
spur of the
'cause then it's
moment
like,
weirdos.
there's more of a chance that we actually get the shit done. Start
Yeah,
Yeah.
watching
exactly.
those movies.
Maybe check your message more than once per fucking 37 hours.
Okay, to be fair, it's more like once per week, but
All right.
I don't know. You checked it with before the sale ended. That would you know.
it's true. It's true. I was like, oh,
So.
Like I sent you a link to the Turner Classic Movies thing, and I was like, actually,
Like, I
sales
sent
not
you a
that
link to
good.
the
Turner Classic
Never
Movies
mind.
thing, and I was like, actually, sales not
There are
that
a
good.
few
Turner Classic
movies.
Movies. There are a few. Sometimes they have really good sales on that site. Sometimes they have really good sales on that site. Sometimes they have really good sales on that site. Sometimes they have really good sales on that site. Sometimes they have really good sales on that site. Sometimes they have really good sales on that site. Sometimes they have really good sales.
I knew it! I knew it!
fucking Christ, bro. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. That's pissed off at not 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 fucking Christ, bro.
I got
Pissed off
frozen.
at not fucking Christ, bro.
I got
Pissed off
frozen.
at not fucking Christ, bro.
Oh, son. More, oh, son. More, oh, son. More, man, 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 oh, son. What? What? About Batman? 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 What?
You couldn't have that.
What?
You couldn't have that.
What?
You couldn't have that.
Bad.
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 You couldn't have that. You couldn't have that. I wish George Lucas would release the news. 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 I wish George Lucas would release the news.
I got some Kid Bucknell in New York. 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 I got some Kid Bucknell.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yep.
Are we done yet? Is it done? Are we done?
So. I think we're done. I think we're good. That was good.
Thank God.
The Unbelievables were great. Unbelievable. It's like unbelievable bubbles.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that was wonderful. Hey, we have 37 viewers. 37 in a row?
We had 40 earlier.
Oh, well.
Not bad. I think we're top like 50 or 60, right? For SNI?
What?
Isn't our top number like 50 or 60 for SNI?
Something like that, yeah. But that's pretty respectable. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, yeah. No, good night.
Krillington says Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley.
He actually said Okasasad is fuck Diagon is so trouble. He's a fucking toddler.
I can't unremort sounds. Michael's just like, I needed that.
Morsenids.
Yeah, right back.
Sought.
Stop.
Sot.
Well, what is it? Stop or more synods?
Inmot. More synods. Maror Odsons.
Maror's Odsons. Okay.
I like Latin drunk talk. It's wonderfully incomprehensible. Incomprehensible? Oh, I just realized I should put the other me back on there. There we go.
Sounds.
Splow downed. Back to the river, back to the forest. There you go. I had a feeling
You sound like you're in the red room or something, you know, like.
JL said earlier he was going to save his evils for the Echodrome, so I made sure we did an Echodrome. Just for JL and the evil.
Evil. Evil.
Nosferatu. Not Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
Let's time on timers. Oh,
Timer.
I thought he just got more incoherent the longer he went without a sub. Well, that's probably part of it, too.
Sorry about that.
Quite
I had to go
alright.
retrieve my slippers from the washing machine.
Ooh, warm, soft slippers. Oh, no. Washing machine, not dryer. Never mind.
Well, the dryer. No, they came out of the dryer.
Oh,
They're
okay,
still a little
so
bit
warm.
They're a little damp on the feet, so I can't put them on just yet.
Ah.
But,
You're
yeah,
looking forward to warm, soft slippers.
good stuff.
Yeah.
I like them quite a bit.
Yes. Comfy on the footsies.
Oh, they're trying to
Alrighty.
disconnect. Cool.
Folks, well, I think
Oh,
that
wow, he
is...
only froze once.
Right
What?
at the end, huh?
Who? Who froze? What? Who froze? What? What are you talking about?
You froze. That's nice.
You froze, Sean.
I
You
did? I froze? Right at the end. Well, I was going to end the show anyway, so...
Right at the end. It's amazing.
Excellent. All right. Well, have
So, yeah,
yourselves
so
a
keep
wonderful...
talking over his ending so he can't end the show, right?
I-
So, like,
have your-
I really like, things... And I really like, things fun and cool.
Yeah.
Fun, cool.
So, have yourselves a great week. Those of you on Twitch, stick around. I'm going to come back on. We're just going to do some random gaming tonight and have some fun. So, we'll see you next time. Until then, thanks for watching, and sayonara.
Penis.
Penis Crockett. Penis in the hole. I don't know. Anyway, see you later. See you next time, folks.